Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to a third stream of Danganronpa. And I deleted the scene. Wow, what a good beginning. Anyways, but yeah, finally we're here with what will be the final class trial for Danganronpa V3. So let's begin this game. Also gonna be checking this to make sure that everything's looking fine. Would you like to load? Yes, of course I want. Continue from the save point. Yeah, there we go. Okay, chapter 6, Goodbye Danganronpa. So yeah, this is basically the... Ah, damn it, sorry. This is basically the last trial of this game, so we are right at the end of the game. For what I hear, a good friend of mine actually told me that this trial is probably approximately 4 hours long. So I'm gonna try my best to... I don't know if I'm really going to finish this last trial tonight. I'm gonna try my best to do a good progress, but in case I don't, well, then it's okay. But yeah, basically this will be this officially the end of Danganronpa. The last stream I don't know, but at least we are now at the official end of Danganronpa V3, so enough explanation and let's jump into the final class trial.
I'd like to begin by asking Shuichi a question, since this class trial was his idea. What exactly is the point of this class trial?
Yeah! Why are we having a class trial if no one died? Whoa! My voice was way louder than I expected. I might be on a roll today.
Hey! I'm no slouch at being a loudmouth either!
Me too.
Monodam's voice is super soft, though. Everyone cool with him getting blown up?
You said that the killing game would end if you exposed the truth at the class trial. So, you bastards, what is the purpose of this class trial?
Oh, that's a good question.
But his voice was quiet.
Does force volume not matter at all?
All right, I'll give you an answer. The reason I called for this trial is...
To rescue a Monokuma to fight, to continue the killing game, retry a past case. I think that's it?
That's it!
Because the others make no sense. Also,
I wish to retry a past case.
to prevent any type of spoilers.
A retrial?
For which case?
The first one, the murder of Rantaro Amami. I've found new evidence relevant to the case. In light of that evidence, I demand a retrial.
What's the point of a retrial? The result of the first class trial has already been settled.
Yeah!
What if our vote was wrong?
Wrong? Monokuma said the blackened for that incident was Kaede.
Are you saying he was wrong?
Whoa!
Not
Shadow Kid, your reactions are too extreme. It's making the rest of us look bad.
Oh shit! He's already got the detonator!
To test the validity of our vote, we're going to retry the entire case. If Monokuma was wrong, the validity of these trials would be in question. The entire killing game wouldn't make sense anymore.
I see. You think you can destroy the game by calling out my failure as the game master.
You shouldn't have a problem with this if you have nothing to hide, Monokuma.
So in the end, the first case has become the focal point yet again. What a twist! What an interesting twist! Okay, let's do this!
So what is this new truth?
There are several. But before we go any further, I want to discuss Rantaro's talent.
Did you learn what his talent was?
Rantaro's ultimate talent was a mystery, but now I know. Sorry. The ultimate victim, of course. No, actually, he's the ultimate survivor.
That's it! He was the ultimate survivor.
Ultimate survivor?
I saw it too. He said so in his video.
Oh, I forgot to read that.
Rantaro became the ultimate survivor after surviving a past killing game.
Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that.
After his memory was wiped, he participated in the killing game once again.
So this wasn't Rantaro's first killing game?
Why did he participate in a second killing game?
I'm not sure yet. But after I learned that Rantaro was the ultimate survivor, I deduced his objective.
Rantaro's objective?
The reason he went to the library before he was killed, and why he knew about the hidden door.
Didn't he just happen to randomly notice the hidden door?
That's what I thought at the time, but it appears that assumption was false. There was an actual reason Rantaro knew about the door.
Kaede told him he visited the library, the survivor perk.
That's it! Rantaro was given this monopad as a kind of survivor perk. It has a map of the entire academy, including areas that have not yet been unlocked. Of course, that includes the hidden room.
To think Rantaro was given that as a survivor perk.
He found out about the hidden room with this map?
The monopad also contained a video Rantaro recorded for himself.
If the Mastermind ever needed a spare Monokuma, they would head to the hidden room.
The message was what inspired him to go to the library, to investigate the hidden room.
But yeah, let's see how long this is going to take, because I hear that this is gonna take a
The
long
Mastermind
while.
would have gone to that room to mass-produce Monokuma
So far
once
things are
time ran out.
going good.
So in order to figure out who the Mastermind was, Rantaro went to the hidden room at the back of the library just before time ran out.
That's right. Rantaro must have come to the same conclusion that Kaede and I did.
It sure is ironic that the ultimate survivor died because of Kaede's trap.
But if Rantaro had a clue like that, why didn't he come to us with it?
I assume because he didn't trust us. The killing game had just started after all. What he said in his video message certainly didn't help either. He told himself to only share this information with people he could trust.
He didn't have any recollection of filming this message, right? That means he must have had trouble believing it as well.
It was probably confusing to him too. That's why he didn't consult us.
Random face. It's nothing. I figure no one will listen to some guy who can't even remember his own talent, right? That's exactly what Monokuma wants us to do, so what else is part of this plan? Is memory part of it too? If it is, then can I even trust myself? Oh, I see.
He didn't know if he could trust that video, or trust us, or even trust himself. He must have been so lost. But with the time limit approaching, he decided to take a chance.
What's up? Just hearing the fuck are you playing? I know Rachel is here, and Danganronpa V3 so far. The final chapter at least. Just a weird anime game with weird people and a guy that is apparently a lady too. That trial was so fucked up.
So
Yeah,
he
this
went
is
to
the
the
final
library
trial.
alone, without telling anyone.
And then he got killed by
Sure, don't worry.
Kaede's trap.
Okay.
The only people who knew about the hidden door at that time were Rantaro and I. I had Kaede with me, and I thought I
For a
could
moment,
trust
apparently
her.
no one.
So that was the
Yeah,
difference
clearly.
between me and Rantaro, I suppose. I had...
And Kaede's the one who killed him!
What a snake!
Hey, so what are you
Alright.
guys talking about? Is this something
Sure,
I
don't worry.
forgot?
I don't know anything about what they're saying.
Is this something that transpired before we were born?
So what's your point? You know who Rantaro was and why he did what he did. But it's pointless now, isn't it?
No, it's not pointless. Now that we know this new information, if we look back at Rantaro's case, we can find a new truth that we missed at the time.
A new truth?
I don't really get it, but we just need to look at Rantaro's case again, right?
Then let's do it.
Yes, let's do this together.
With my vast magical powers, I'll turn Monokuma into an omnibus.
Not your omnibus.
I don't really get that either, but I guess we're gonna republish Monokuma.
I'm not too sure either, but the real battle is just beginning. We'll prove that the result was wrong and corner the mastermind together. Okay, time for it.
Rantaro went to the library just before Monokuma's time limit expired.
Using the information provided by the survivor perk, he made his way to the hidden door.
To expose the identity of the mastermind. But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot football and died.
True.
Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine!
Eh? Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the murder was Rantaro himself!
Well, hold on.
That's a fact, right?
Okay, I failed.
The camera went off just before the incident, and only Rantaro was in the picture.
Yeah, but that doesn't make
Rantaro went
sense
to the
with
library.
something.
Just before Monokuma's time limit expired. Using the information provided
He
by
was
the
not
survivor
supposed to be alone if someone take them on the path.
But before he could achieve that goal, he got hit in the head with a shot football and died. Because of Kaede's fully automatic killing machine.
Eh? Fully automatic?
There was no culprit at the scene. The only one in the library at the time of the
Murder was Rantaro!
That's wrong!
Yeah, there we go.
No, Rantaro was not the only one in the library at the time the murder occurred. This survivor perk monopad is proof of that.
Why would that monopad be evidence?
The monopad was given exclusively to Rantaro as his survivor perk, correct? But when we searched Rantaro's body, he didn't have it on his person. He only had his student handbook monopad. Which means that someone took this monopad from Rantaro after the murder.
That's very wrong!
Oh god! Refuted by the bears.
Wow! That's what we've been saying!
What? Keep quiet, will you? I don't have time for your nonsense right now.
Really? I have no clue what anyone is talking about.
If we don't chime in soon, Pops is gonna push the detonator.
Then we better not let these fucking chumps run their mouths anymore!
History of Hoki
A
Kishimori.
bloody monopad is disgusting! You should wash it right away!
That's not a real rebuttal!
Someone stole the survivor perk. Where's the proof?
No way there's a bloody thief!
But remember, Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. If it's missing now, that must mean someone stole it.
He brought that monopad to the library?
I think there's maybe no way that's possible.
Oh wait!
All he had on him was the student handbook monopad! He didn't bring the survivor perk with him!
I'll cut through your words!
Oh wow, I was able to get in at the final moment.
No, there is no doubt Rantaro brought the survivor perk monopad to the library. The picture taken just before he died clearly shows him holding it.
That could be his student handbook monopad for all you fucking know!
No, it was definitely this same monopad. You see the way the blood has dried here? The outline of his fingers matches how he was holding it in the picture.
Oh, you're right.
Shortly after this photo was taken, Rantaro was struck in the head by the shot put ball. Do you think that's when this bloody outline on the monopad was formed?
I do. That's why the monopad Rantaro is holding in this picture has to be the same monopad we have now.
What?
Come on, no overreacting. It makes us look like we're not paying attention.
Scream all you want! Monosuke's the one that's gonna get blown up!
Ah! Monokid!
I was so upset my cute cubs lost that my finger slipped. But those were some pretty fireworks. Even in death, my kid's a real cutie. I hear lions push their cubs into bottomless ravines to kill them.
They don't kill them.
So there was a thief, huh? I can't believe someone would do something so evil.
So who took the monopad? Do you know anything else?
Do we know anything about the person who took Rantaro's monopad? Wait, we do? Okay, now I'm confused. Yeah. Okay, this... Well, because of the rule of don't drink and drive. Alright. Yeah, I think after this I can able to yeah, I know. Probably a lot of people still without with this and they at least in Mexico. the Mexico users probably are still with this at the moment. Yeah. Oh, I don't need alcohol to crash. Oh my god, that game is really good. Alright. I kind of want to play Cruising USA in the future now. Just for the dancing lady. At the end of the track, I think it's true. It has beautiful music. Oh, that one's, yeah, now that you mention it. It kind of, also, yeah, funny enough, I think in one of these, in the stream where you were not watching, I think there was someone, was a friend of mine, actually, when he saw this, the first thing that comes to my mind is, he said that he actually reminds him of a musical video of the Bench. Oh, 4 questions, yeah. Okay, it's good. Survival for... I still don't understand the logic. You need to pick up a chick, just run over there. That's what I'm chill everything here, so yeah. I really don't know how long this will be, because if that is actually 4 hours, like someone says, they're probably gonna stop the stream after 2 hours, or when we reach to the... Where was the monopod taken to? Yeah, like I was saying, if the trial is really that long, I'm probably gonna stop at the intermission of the trial, the hidden room, the library, the game. I think it was the hidden room, right? Yeah, the hidden room. Don't worry. Don't worry. But yeah, if the trial is that long, like some of my friends told me that it's like 4 hours or something like that, I'm probably gonna stop at intermission. I don't think so, honestly. I'm probably gonna check my time. I'm gonna be streaming until I reach the mark of probably 2 hours or something. I'm gonna stop. Or the intermission of the trial, depending on what comes next. But yeah, one of my friends who actually played the game, he just told me without spoilers or anything, he just told me, oh, the final class trial, well, if you do flawlessly, you're probably gonna take you like 4 hours or something like that. But if you waste a lot of time like trying to think or getting confused on some of the questions, you're probably gonna take like 5 hours. You're like, no, thank you. We can enter the well, depend on the answers. Big things survival season. Okay, that's means. Yeah. Hold on, let me check out my little, I don't know, my Switch or my portable. Okay, this game actually was for PSP. Let me play PSP while I think.
Monopad is the mastermind. I'm sure of it.
Yes, mastermind?
Oh, the illusion. It is. And it smells really good too.
The survivor perk monopad was and only the mastermind would have been able to enter that room, correct?
Wanna hear the game? You have your headphones?
Between the time Rantaro died and when we found him, they put that monopad in the hidden room?
Okay.
Nope! That's impossible!
Yeah,
impossible. Why?
Huh? You don't know? Why, even my cute little cubs have already figured it out.
Huh? We have?
Yeah, so I'll let Monotaro explain.
Yeah, fuck the drive move. We got dreams.
I've already forgotten what we're even talking about.
Who cares about that one? Like, just say.
Oh crap, he's gonna push it! It's gonna be Monokid all over again!
The mastermind is not in any of the photos taken in the library. Why is that?
Huh?
Oh, that's true.
Okay.
In order to get to the hidden room, you need to move the bookcase, right?
Well, funny enough, we are reviewing the first trial because
But Shuichi
apparently
and Kaede set up those
something
hidden
was wrong with the
cameras,
first
so
trial, so we are reviewing it.
if the mastermind was using that
Yeah.
door, they would have been caught on camera.
I didn't expect that. I thought that had been solved.
But none of
Yep.
the pictures showed anyone like that.
So yeah, basically what we're trying to show is that.
Then, that reasoning is wrong.
Amazing, Monodon! Well done!
Hold on.
I know.
The hidden cameras in the library had interval timers.
Yeah. The victim of the fourth trial, I think. Also, funny enough, if you notice at the picture of this,
Perhaps the mastermind worked within that
Leo, I think
30-second
that was her
interval?
name? I don't remember. Yeah.
I see.
She has
The
a triple
mastermind
leg,
hid in
like
the
showing
hidden room,
she was a
waited for the right
kind of
timing,
a sexual pervert.
grabbed the
Yeah.
monopad from the
When
library,
they show the photo, you will
and
see.
then returned
It's
to
kinda
the
funny.
hidden room.
Hold on. There's a flaw in your logic.
What? What flaw?
I can almost imagine the voices.
Huh? Don't ask me. The Mono Cubs are gonna explain it.
What? Again?
Reject your logic without explaining why. That's the Monokuma debate style. Take it from here, Mono Cubs. And you better use your brains or I'll kill ya.
Yeah. Oh shit.
What are we arguing about again?
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos?
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind hiding?
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Bravo, Monodon! Wonderful objection!
Now we've escaped certain death.
I know the mastermind was saying. The mastermind will be able to figure right.
What are we arguing about again?
Okay, there is two things I have in mind. I'm
the
probably gonna
hidden
fail
camera.
this one.
Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in
Because
any
now I get
photos?
confused.
Unless they use the interval between shots.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body.
Then where was the mastermind
They're
hiding?
talking about how they know about the internet.
In the hidden room, of course!
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was happening in the library?
If you don't know when the camera went off, how would you know the interval timing?
Okay, there is two bullets.
Bravo, Monodon!
I think
Wonderful
that can be the
objection!
6 monocop
Now we've escaped
or
certain
the
death.
hidden room passage. I'm gonna go for the hidden room.
What are we arguing about again?
But yeah, I think I
The hidden camera! Isn't it weird that the mastermind's not in any photos? Unless they use the interval between
this
shots.
is kind of hard.
The camera has a 30-second interval between shots. That's enough time to take the monopad from the body. Then where was the mastermind hiding?
Yeah.
In the hidden room, of course!
If
If they were still inside the hidden room, how would they know what was
happening?
Okay, got it.
That's wrong!
Oh god. I got like, I don't know.
The mastermind saw what was happening in the library. They had surveillance cameras.
Surveillance cameras.
What? Where would something like that be?
You don't know? Even though they're monocubs just like you?
Monocubs?
I mean these.
What?
So cute and tiny!
You.
Aren't they? They're your siblings too!
That's a big reveal to drop so casually.
These little guys are called Nanokumas. Their job is to monitor the campus.
How do you know that?
Oh, Father told me. He said to make sure I told everyone.
Yeah, they are.
I had completely forgotten about it. Good thing I just remembered.
Dumbass! You remembered too late!
There are countless Nanokumas buzzing all over the campus. All the footage they record is wirelessly transmitted through Mother Kuma, and then sent to Monokuma.
Yes, via Mother Kuma. That's an important point.
They all look like they have
I think they are pacemakers.
If Mother Kuma receives the camera feeds,
Okay.
the mastermind could ask it anything. They would know about the situation in the library and the hidden room.
I see! Mother Kuma can tell them the interval timers for the cameras!
Yeah.
Then the mastermind was in the hidden room after they stole the monopad from Rentaro.
But why would they steal the monopad?
The mastermind was probably terrified by the idea of us picking up Rantaro's perk.
No, that's wrong!
Okay.
I wasn't necessarily afraid. The survivor perk was for Rantaro's eyes only. Sure, he could have shared the info with you, but that's not the same as getting the info directly from the monopad. Cause then, you can't say it was a survivor perk for Rantaro's eyes only, right? So when he died, I took it back. That's all.
I don't know about that.
How do you figure?
You look calm now, but at the time, you must have been pretty desperate. The monopad clearly stated that there was a mastermind in the academy. If we knew then that a mastermind was behind everything, we would have worked together. But you couldn't let that happen. You needed us to go after each other.
Either way, you admit the mastermind stole the monopad, right?
Well, yes, but only reluctantly.
Then the mastermind messed up! If they wanted to retrieve the monopad, they should have used Monokuma to do it!
Nope, that's impossible. The rules state I can't participate in a murder, which includes tampering with the crime scene.
True. School rules.
If you're so strict about following the rules, does that mean that someone is watching?
Also, yeah, when I show you triple X.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
If that's the case,
Yeah, because she's like kind of like a
What a
perfect-
waste of a survivor perk! If only he lived a little longer, then this info would have made things interesting.
Only a few portraits have like different
Stop changing
style
the
of
subject!
X just because of the character. So most of them have the normal X's. If I ruin this killing game by proving that it doesn't follow its own rules, I should be able to win the whole thing.
But the point of this class trial is to discuss Rantaro's case, right? The mastermind stealing his survivor perk shouldn't affect it whatsoever. In the end, Kaede killed him. There's no shaking off that truth.
Yeah!
One truth prevails!
no, that's not the truth. I'm certain of that. It's a lie that you made up.
Me? Lie?
That's right. Kaede wasn't the one who killed Rantaro. The true culprit is...
Mastermind, maybe?
That's it!
Yeah, because Monokuma is impossible. The Monokuma.
The mastermind controlling Monokuma. They're the one who killed Rantaro.
The mastermind is the culprit?
Yep.
Jeez, and you call yourself the ultimate detective? Trying to overturn the results of the first-class trial. The Mono Cups won't be silent about this!
What? Us?
But we said we don't know!
Oh, goodness, stupid debate.
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit? The shot put ball at the murder scene. She used the camera flash to lure Rantaro in, and then cracked his skull with a shot put ball.
Okay, that kind of
Yep,
makes
yep, Kaede set up the whole thing. Even the lethal shot put ball. Kaede had it all along.
See, Kaede's the mastermind after all.
Why so interested in dead people? You want to crack open a cold one?
Okay, they mention a lot the ball, so I'm sure that will be the...
If Rantaro's killer is the mastermind, that means Kaede was the mastermind!
Can you prove the mastermind is the culprit?
Yeah! Got any evidence?
You want evidence Kaede is the culprit?
I
The
think I know
shot
what.
put ball at the murder scene. She
Coming
used the
all
camera
the way
flash to
back to the
lure
first
Rantaro
class.
in.
I think I get it.
That's wrong!
Yeah, only extra points. Not really that important.
The most important fact we discovered
Yep.
during the investigation is this. The shot put ball that Rantaro was killed with was different than the one Kaede had.
What'd you say? I have no idea what's going on!
A different shot put ball? What do you mean?
I found a shot put ball in the trash can in the hidden room. But it was not the murder weapon. That shot put ball didn't have any blood on it.
There we go. Yeah, don't worry. I'm fine.
Rather,
Yeah, I can hear.
there was a pink fiber
But you
stuck
can't.
to that
You need to
shot.
read. Alright.
Pink fiber? So what?
Is he just sleepy?
Do you remember how Kaede was carrying the shot put ball?
Okay, this backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite his weight, he will have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also got a spare vest. You could have grabbed it. Oh, so in reality was not Kaede the one with the ball?
I see. She had it in her backpack.
Or she had it?
It was wrapped in her spare vest. Her pink vest.
Oh!
I see.
You?
The shot put ball you found in the hidden room had a pink fiber on it.
Yes, it's a fiber from her vest. That can only mean that the ball I found was the one that was in Kaede's backpack.
What'd you say? Really? I got no idea what you're talking about.
That shot put ball did not have blood on it, so it could not have been the murder weapon. In short, the shot that Kaede used didn't hit Rantaro.
Maybe they just washed off the blood.
If so, the fiber on the shot put ball would have been washed off as well. It's clear to me that the real murder weapon is different than the shot Kaede had.
Interesting.
Yes, Kaede set up the bookcase and rolled the shot into the vent. But that shot didn't hit Rantaro. Her plan failed.
Failed? I don't even know what that means!
If you found that shot put ball in the hidden room, then that means...
I found the shot also in the hidden room because... what am I talking?
That's it! The mastermind took it from the library, Only they could get in that room after all.
The mastermind took it?
So they recovered the shot that missed Rantaro, and he was killed by a different one.
Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, who made it look like Kaede was the culprit.
Oh, sorry. Because I'm squeezing the windows.
That required a bit of trickery on the mastermind's part. They prepared their own shot to kill Rantaro and switched it with Kaede's shot. They took Kaede's shot put ball and stowed it in the hidden room. To put it simply, Kaede didn't kill Rantaro. It was the mastermind.
What?
Did you?
Everyone, calm down. Father is going to yell.
I think just for being the
What?
supposedly
Monodum, why?
Whoops! I got too worked up and accidentally pressed the detonator!
The mastermind killed Rantaro? But why?
I believe the reason had something to do with a time limit motive.
Oh yeah, the first case had actually a time limit, so supposedly the incentive is that if there was no victim in the last 2 days, everyone will be dead. So
Kaede was keeping us all together, and we refused to kill each other. To break up the stalemate, the mastermind introduced that motive. However, this was a gamble. They didn't want to cause total chaos after all.
Because that would just end everything. They wanted an exciting killing game.
That motive put pressure on the mastermind, as well as us.
Yes, Kaede had a plan to kill the mastermind, but Rantaro was caught in the trap. However, her plan ultimately failed. The shot put ball that she rolled didn't hit Rantaro.
Because it missed, we would have been annihilated due to the time limit. But the mastermind wanted to avoid that situation, so they took action.
Thanks to the Nanokumas, the mastermind would have known Kaede's intended murder weapon. So when her plan failed, they would already have another shot put ball prepared.
Then, the mastermind manipulated the scene to make it look like Kaede succeeded. All they had to do was hide Kaede's shot in the hidden room that only they could enter.
So, Kaede was executed on false charges?
Exactly.
Yes.
Kind of like
yes,
that.
she was. She didn't actually kill anyone.
That makes sense anyway.
Exactly.
But she was executed nonetheless. Because the mastermind framed her for Rantaro's murder. And Monokuma played along. He let us believe the mastermind's lie. We were all fooled, including Kaede.
Exactly.
We thought she was the culprit until the very end. And you want to tell us this game is fair? That there are rules? That's all bullshit! This game makes no sense at all.
If Monokuma twisted the truth for this case,
Actually, yeah, that's kind of...
then he could have twisted
that'd
it
make
for
it
the
cool.
other cases as well, making this killing game unfair.
Then, it's not even a killing game anymore. It's just killing.
I won't forgive them. I'll never forgive them for breaking the rules and killing Kaede. So cruel. I'll never forgive them. And I will avenge Kaede. I swear on her kindness and her love and her grave that I will avenge her.
Yeah! How dare the mastermind create the detonator that blew up the adorable Monodum!
As anyone Monokuma appears and you are like, it's not great anymore.
You're the one that blew him up. Don't pass the buck.
Anyway, we know the mastermind is also
What's up,
Rantaro's
Wolfo?
killer. Let's figure out who...
That is, if Monokuma still wants to continue this class trial.
Of course we're gonna keep going! Like I said, this killing game will never end!
No, Monokuma. I will end this. I will reveal the identity of the mastermind and end the killing game.
May I interject? Are you sure there's even a mastermind at all?
Are you sure you bastards aren't imagining it? If the mastermind is real, show him to us.
You guys are the ones hiding them!
It's possible the mastermind is still in this academy. The survivor perk said so.
If they were involved in Rantaro's murder, there's no doubt. Then they must have snuck in during the Gopher Project and stayed hidden in the account. Ah! You just odd. What was that awe about? I just realized something. Say it, or I'll cast my all the guys you date will be single fathers curse. It's Kaede's younger twin sister!
Her what? Apparently.
Younger twin sister?
It was on this Gopher Project participant list. She has a twin sister. It seems sort of weird to me. Junko and Oshima had a twin too, right?
Apparently they're going to pull a Junko and Oshima thing where, oh, Kaede had a twin sister and she's the evil one.
Are you saying those same circumstances apply here as well?
Apparently.
This killing game was influenced a lot by the past one, right?
At the end of the, in the last investigation.
So maybe the mastermind's real identity was too.
The mastermind who snuck into the academy and made us play this sick game. Is Kaede's twin sister? I know. Like what?
Maybe. I guess that's a possibility.
Either way, there's no doubt that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in this school.
I totally hope they don't.
How unfortunate that you couldn't find him during your final investigation. You're not allowed to leave while the trial's in session, so you can't search for them now.
You can't leave during a trial unless you gotta pee.
Oh, I gotta pee.
Are you kidding me?
We're not going for that one.
Kaede's twin sister is the mastermind still hiding somewhere?
Oh, hey, oh, sorry.
No, don't worry. Yusuf and Wolfo. Is she really the mastermind? Is it really that simple? Yeah, they're... Yeah.
Can you guys figure out the identity of the mastermind?
Besides the 16 of us at this school, there was a 17th person too. That 17th person is the mastermind. It could be Kaede's younger twin sister. Just like the previous killing game, the mastermind might have a twin for this game too.
If it really is the same as the previous killing game, then Kaede would still be alive. And she could potentially be the mastermind.
Who cares? You're still no closer to the answer.
No leaving while the trial's in session!
I went to the list of Kaede's project participants. Kaede has a twin sister. Maybe it's correct, but we have evidence.
Can you guys...
I love how the voices speed up and you use the fast forward.
A mastermind!
Mastermind! I love how they slow down.
Wrong!
The 17th student. Yeah, apparently they're gonna pull up a Junko and Oshima
No,
crowd here.
the mastermind can't be a 17th person. That contradicts what Mother Kuma said.
What?
What the hell is that?
Oh yeah. Looking at where you're all looking quite often. Oh yeah, the mastermind.
It implies that the mastermind wasn't in the hidden room the whole time.
Supposedly the Mother Kuma is it's a very advanced computer that can create Monokuma.
They must have been coming and going between the room and
Metric.
the academy, right?
Yeah.
Would someone who has to stay completely hidden really risk
Why am I
that?
wearing this?
Right. If they were trying to hide, they would have just stayed put.
I see. That's some impressive logic.
Don't agree with him!
And during the investigation, I found a classroom that makes flashback lights.
Oh yeah, we did.
A classroom that makes flashback lights?
I'll explain the details later. But there was something interesting.
At the moment the classroom doors suddenly burst. Oh yeah. Yeah, the classroom changed back to normal. Yeah, when the door opens, the classroom goes back to normal. So it's like a safety measure.
When the door is opened, the classroom reverts to its original state. Clearly, the room is hiding something.
Isn't it obvious? The mastermind didn't want anyone to see them making flashback lights.
But why create such a classroom at all? If the mastermind were a 17th person, they could have their own completely separate room to make flashback lights.
Indeed, that would be much safer.
Knowing this, we can make a few assumptions about the mastermind's identity. However, the implications aren't good.
What an ominous way to say it. But there's nothing to worry about. We got this far because we're friends. We're in this together no matter what. There's nothing to fear.
Actually,
Yeah, she's right.
Total confidence up to this point.
I really like that.
Like, she's so different from the beginning.
Yeah, she is. Oh, we're in this class trial. This is the official final class trial, Jisoo. So we are just finding the identity of the mastermind and finish the game.
Well, it won't be that short.
Yeah.
According to rumors, this is the longest, and as to be expected as the final.
Oh yeah, Cello is here.
Oh yeah, hey Joseph, how's it going?
The identity of the mastermind is participant Kaede Akamatsu's twin sister, maybe? No, there's no real proof she has a twin sister in the first place. Damn it. Okay, so that's not. Wow.
What the hell? You just take a hit to the heart? What is that?
Yeah, I know.
The 17%?
I love how they mark you, like, you already chose this. No, but they say that it's impossible that there is a 17th person, so maybe a participant?
That's it!
Oh!
Oh, you got it.
The mastermind is most likely one of the participants of this killing game.
One of the participants?
You mean one of the 5 people remaining?
Apparently.
One of the 16 people who were forced to play this game. One of us.
What a crazy cast.
What did you say?
The classroom that makes flashback lights and the hidden room being visited often. It all suggests that the mastermind is someone we'd see every day at the academy.
Someone we'd see every day. Like one of the 16 students?
That's crazy! There's no way one of us is the mastermind! Because we're all friends! We swore to fight together!
Kinda like that.
Then it just means that all your friendship talk was a lie, right?
Shut up! That's not possible!
You're upset and irrational. At times like this, a voice of reason is necessary. Absolutely necessary!
Got it! We're up!
Alright! We're gonna put on a reasonable yet outstanding show and earn our right to live!
Our right to live? Is someone about to die? Is that what's going on?
Whatever! I don't believe you! There's no way the mastermind's here!
Wait. Even if it's one of the 16 students, it doesn't mean it's one of us, does it?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's possible that the mastermind merely faked their death and has been alive this whole time. Now that we know Monokuma will break rules as he sees fit, that possibility should be...
What's that supposed to mean? Hurry up and answer! Hurry up. I'm gonna blow up the rest of the Monocubs!
Oh, then take a while, please. Take a while! Yeah, take all the time you want.
Hurry up and answer!
Nah, don't hear it. The identity of the mastermind will know for sure. When we determine who killed Lyonchello, I need to confirm something to find how cool that is. What I usually determine to uncover the mastermind is all the cause of death, alibis for Rantaro murder, what happened after we first woke up. I think the alibis for Rantaro.
That's it!
we never knew why they killed Rantaro.
We need to go over everyone's alibi for Rantaro's murder again.
Yeah, because if we go back to the first last trial, the only reason that we know Kaede killed him was because he think he was the mastermind.
Oh, that's true.
But we don't know exactly a valid reason why they killed him.
Our alibis from way back then?
Yeah, it's because that's what well, you had seen her, so.
Didn't we discuss that during the first trial? What good would it do to discuss it again?
Simply, yeah, it's a virus with the shape of her.
Now that we know Rantaro was killed by the mastermind, it might lead somewhere. We might find a hole in someone's alibi that we didn't see at the time.
So we just have to give our alibis again.
Fine. Then let's do it. So we can be sure that the mastermind's not one of us.
I wonder where this discussion will lead. Will it lead to a mastermind in this very room? Or not?
Yeah, but of the thing, I feel the chat is mostly because of the
You're gonna make sure this
thing
trial
of
stays exciting!
Lopez Obrador right now in the place. The ritual of me.
Everybody in the chat there said Rexo number 10 characters.
Yeah, probably. Because the chat is really empty and silent. Just like the class trial.
I was in the game room in the basement. With Kaito and Gonta and Maki. Also, Tenko and Angie were there too.
Okay,
Even if I was in the same basement, it's impossible for me to have killed Rantaro.
Hey! I didn't kill Rantaro either!
I was in my room by myself. And so were Ryoma and Kokichi too. I know that is a poor alibi, but I did not kill Rantaro.
I was in the dining hall. Kyo, Miu, and Kirumi were with me. Though I did leave briefly to use the bathroom. I couldn't have killed Rantaro.
And Shuichi was with Kaede, so... he couldn't have killed Rantaro either!
Yeah, I think we got a suspect.
I was in the...
We'll see.
I was in my room by myself. And so were Ryoma and Kokichi too. I know that is a poor alibi, but I did not kill Rantaro.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay.
That's wrong!
Apparently.
I guess you got it somehow.
I got it somehow.
You think?
Wait a minute, Tsumugi.
Yeah.
Huh?
Let's see.
You said you went to the bathroom.
And I would not remember like the details of the case from 6 days ago.
Did you? I went to the restroom closet to the dining hall.
The girls' bathroom near the dining hall, right?
What did you say? That bathroom?
Huh? What? What about it?
Shuichi, didn't you investigate the girls' bathroom? Did you find anything?
Yes.
The utility closet in that bathroom has a hidden passageway. One that's connected to the hidden room in the back of the library. Which means it's possible to get into the hidden room from that bathroom.
What?
Around the time Rantaro was killed, Tsumugi went to that exact bathroom. I'm positive that when Rantaro was killed, the culprit was in the hidden room. It's too convenient to be coincidence.
Hold on. This is all so sudden, I don't think I understand.
But maybe they got there from the hidden door in the library instead.
No, I don't think so. Remember that I had placed dust in the card reader in the library. I was trying to determine if the hidden door was opened with a card reader. But the dust didn't fall. That means nobody used that card reader.
So, to enter the hidden room, they would need to use a different route, the girls' bathroom.
I love this final class trial, because in the other is like, oh, this is the mastermind, I have the proofs, but we're coming all the way back to the first class trial. It's like, I hope you remember what happened in the first class trial, because you're gonna need to use all that for...
Yes, I believe that's the case.
Exactly.
The culprit entered the hidden room from the girls' bathroom on the first floor, and with the help of Mother Kuma, watched the situation in the library unfold. As soon as they saw the Coyote's plan failed, they waited for the camera interval and leaped out of the hidden room, shot put ball in hand. The hidden door could open from the inside, so there was no need to use the card reader. In any case, the culprit attacked Rantaro with a shot put ball, left it in the library, picked up the shot that Coyote had used, and returned to the hidden room.
You are dead, not be surprised.
And they also took the survivor perk monopad that Rantaro had, right?
Yes, then they left the monopad and the shot in the hidden room, headed into the passageway, and returned to the girls' bathroom.
Are you saying the one who did it was Samu?
No! It has to be some kind of mistake.
Maybe.
Up till now, everything pointed to the mastermind not being one of us.
Is Samugi even capable of doing all this? He's just a cosplayer, you know.
Wait, she's a cosplayer?
Yeah! All this would be impossible for just some cosplayer.
But you said that you went to that bathroom during Rantaro's murder.
Funny enough,
How can you possibly refute that fact?
Refute? It's all just a coincidence. Oh, Kibo and Ryoma didn't have alibis. What if they went to the girls' bathroom?
Did you see one of them in the girls' bathroom?
What?
If one of them had gone into that bathroom, you would have seen each other, right? But you never mentioned that.
That's...
Smoogie.
yeah.
What's the meaning of this?
Can this really be true?
Samugi, is this true?
No, it's not! I really only went to use the bathroom. I didn't know about the hidden passage.
Look lively, Mono Cubs! You're up! Move your asses!
That's very wrong!
Oh god. Oh, we're gonna have to do our
Be
mural.
like that before.
If we don't do well here, we're all gonna get blown up together.
I still want to live longer. I want to see the next chapter. So please, let us win.
What?
Please, please let us win. We don't want to die.
We're like snowflakes. We're one of a kind.
I don't know what Four Eyes is talking about. Bad guys never wear glasses.
Anyway, just cut it out.
What the hell is
We
that?
don't want to die.
Monokuma and the Mastermind are the bad guys here.
Bad
You
guys
don't
never
want to
wear
die?
glasses. I think
Do
this guy
you know
doesn't
how
know
many of my
Western.
friends were sacrificed?
Please help us.
Is Four Eyes over there really the mastermind? We don't know anything.
Okay.
I don't wanna explode.
Even if she is the culprit,
Hey, let's just stop this.
there's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
There's no evidence. Maybe there is. The evidence points to me being the mastermind. I didn't know to be that time, but...
Please help
Wait, you
us.
tell me who'll be the...
Is Four Eyes over there really the mastermind? We don't know anything.
I don't wanna explode.
Even if she is the culprit,
Hey, let's just stop this.
there's no evidence that she's the mastermind.
I'll cut through your words.
Cut your words.
Before being destroyed, Mother Kuma told us something.
Yeah, built-in voice screen notification system. I can't bear Monokuma, so let the design person specifically says the word bird.
That individual is, of course, the mastermind.
When the mastermind commands Mother Kuma to give birth, it makes a spare.
We all tried it out.
But Kiba wasn't there, was he?
Right, because I was fighting the Exosols.
Did you hear that? Kiba didn't try giving Mother Kuma a command.
Oh, we're getting split.
So the real mastermind is...
Yeah, it sounds like...
Tsumugi was the only one who didn't say give birth.
Because we're supposed, at the end of the investigation, we were like, let's stay together and fight to reveal the mastermind, and now we're slowly breaking apart.
Yeah. Well,
Huh?
Everyone else said give birth.
Why just give birth to a Monokuma? Are you listening? We say give birth to a new Monokuma. Oh, Tsumugi never say that word, that's right!
Tsumugi specifically used a different phrase.
Yeah, she never said give birth. Yeah.
You didn't say give birth. You said make. You knew how to get Mother Kuma to create a spare, didn't you? That's why you specifically said make. If you had said give birth, Mother Kuma would have made a spare. Am I right, Tsumugi?
Oh.
Hey, come on. What's wrong? Don't be like that, Shuichi. Do you really think I'm the mastermind?
What the hell is the symbol that this guy have on the picture? I never noticed that.
I don't know. Looks weird.
Yeah, that's not an X, of course.
There's just no way.
Also, the Atua girl has different symbols on her picture.
Hey,
Yeah, she
everyone,
looks like an angel.
Say something. I'm not the mastermind. That's crazy, right?
She had wings and a halo.
Then refute it. We're waiting.
This girl, Maki, she reminds me of Kyoko from the first game.
Yeah, she looks like Kyoko, and even really calm like Kyoko.
I don't want to believe it either. That one of our friends, the survivors, could do this. That's why I'm begging, Tsumugi. I'm begging you to refute me. I might be wrong. I was wrong before. About Kaede. That's why I need everyone's help.
My heart.
I don't care if my detective work is wrong. I want to hear your argument. Reaching the truth together is what cooperation means to me.
Tsumugi, please.
Tsumugi, please!
What's the matter? You can't argue back after hearing that.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on right now, but just hold on a sec.
Oh, Monosuke's infamous impatience rears its ugly head.
And what an ugly head it is!
I don't think friends should blame each other like this, you know? Come on, smile, everyone. I know, we could watch a comedy special so we could all smile.
What the fuck with that music? Oh my god, thank you.
Please, you're noisy.
You're not.
Thank you for that.
Monosuke! Father, why? You loved Monosuke so much.
No.
That was convenient.
Oh yeah, you're right. But we're at the good part now. So be quiet and watch like good little cubs.
He's going to the cave. He doesn't
Father?
want to interrupt with their nonsense.
See? It's getting exciting. Shuichi is trying to reveal the mastermind, trying to overcome despair. It's so heart-pounding!
We have the mastermind corner. Why is Monokuma so calm? Should be feeling cornered as well. We're on the offensive side. If we make the mastermind identity clear, all this will be settled. Oh shit! Well, I think I have no other choice, right?
It has to be you!
That increases the chances. You can't be disguised the first time.
Mastermind of this killing game. And the culprit who killed Rantaro is you, Tsumugi. There
Why
are
you don't
no other
understand, Yusuf?
possibilities.
So I can explain you a little more.
You don't have anything to say?
Nope. She does not.
Anything to say?
Well, then we can use this paper.
Even if you keep saying all that stuff, I still don't get it. Hey, let's stop this already. You're mistaken.
forget the fact that
Because we're all friends, right?
we just having these guys the whole
Weren't we going to work together to end this killing game?
This is a class trial. Although we were forced into these class trials by the mastermind, that's how we survived. It was the only way. It was the only way we could survive. So please, Tsumugi, refute the evidence. Say something. Your life depends on it. Please.
Who cares about her? I mean, you know, this highly suspected of her.
Yeah.
Tsumugi, I don't want to suspect you. I want to believe in you.
Also, that's how music explaining it, right?
I want the mastermind to be somewhere else, like in the previous killing games. If you're really not the mastermind, then don't give up. I'll cheer you on.
Even if you say that.
Tsumugi is taking her sweet time, but waiting around is so boring.
He's gonna want to
Hey, Shuichi! Why don't we look over the case again?
What?
Come on, that's like your thing. Present the truth and end this. Because there are people who don't know what the heck is going on until we get to this part. Now then, let's start.
I don't think this will be the end.
Already?
Apparently. Okay, so let's see. The people in the dining hall. Okay. After the security sensor went off, where was the mastermind just before Rantaro was killed? What is this one? Survivor person. Where did the shots fall? Okay. What did the mastermind take from Rantaro's body? The survivor. What is this one? Shuichi rounds. Oh, I think was... Yeah. After noticing the flash. After the security sensor went off. Yeah, Shuichi. Oh, okay. There, I have two ideas. I know that Tsumugi is there, but I hope the game doesn't do a turn of events and just say like, "Hey, your main character is actually..." No, because the mastermind have the naked guy have glasses.
I still need to find a great naked guy.
Master allure to the camera. Okay, so where is it?
Where did the shot fall?
No. Okay. Right over Rantaro's head. Okay, I think that's right. Okay. Hidden passage. Where was the mastermind just before Rantaro was killed? Okay, I'm missing one time. What did the mastermind throw into the trash can? Hidden passage. I think. Okay, yeah, that was one. Oh, okay. So this is the last one.
This is the
Yeah, I
truth
don't
of the
think
case.
that's the end, but we will
With
see.
this new evidence, let's look back at Rantaro's murder.
Here we go. Time to read another comic.
The night of the incident, Kaede and I were in the first floor classroom. We were waiting for the mastermind to trigger the trap we set in the library. Around that time, there were 4 people in the dining hall, including the mastermind. The mastermind was probably irritated that no murders had yet occurred. After the motive was given, they knew that Kaede was planning something. But the mastermind wanted some insurance. They would take action if necessary. The mastermind excused themselves from the dining hall and went to the bathroom. And from there, to the hidden room in the library that only the mastermind could enter. And there they waited. With less than an hour before the time limit expired, Rantaro moved the library's bookcase, which set off the receiver I was holding. It all happened the way we determined in the first trial, except at the end. I ran out of the room, and Kaede rolled the shot put ball into the air vent. At the same time, Rantaro was lured by the flash of the hidden camera Kaede set. He unwittingly stepped right into the path of the shot. The shot rolled down the path Kaede made, and then fell right onto Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. Or so we thought. It turns out that was just what the mastermind wanted us to believe. In reality, Kaede's murder plan happened quite differently. The shot put ball that Kaede rolled didn't actually hit Rantaro. He must have been surprised seeing a shot put ball drop out of nowhere like that. But his fate was sealed. The mastermind saw that Kaede's plan failed and stepped in to finish the job. The mastermind jumped out of the hidden room and attacked Rantaro from behind. And in their hand, the real murder weapon, their own shot put ball. Rantaro wasn't killed by Kaede's shot, but by the mastermind's. The mastermind picked up Kaede's shot and left their shot put ball at the scene. They also looted the survivor perk monopad from Rantaro's body. Those things in hand, they retreated back into the hidden room. I remember seeing the bookcase closing just as Kaede and I got there. The mastermind had probably just finished their crime. And so, the real truth was perfectly hidden from us. We went to the class trial and reached the truth that Kaede was the culprit. But that truth had been twisted by the mastermind. After the murder, the mastermind left the stolen monopad on the table in the hidden room. And threw Kaede's shot put ball into the trash can. A little careless of them to not get rid of all the evidence. They probably believed no one would ever get into that room, but we did. Their crime complete, the mastermind went back through the hidden passageway. The passageway led from the hidden room all the way to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. While the mastermind was pretending to use the girls' bathroom, they were actually using the hidden passageway. That's how they moved around without being noticed. Anyone could have used the hidden passageway, not just the people in the dining hall, but looking at the survivors. Only you could possibly be the mastermind. If I'm wrong, please, refute me. Please tell us you aren't the mastermind. Tsumugi Shirogane, the ultimate cosplayer.
That was crazy.
That's the truth of this case, of the killing game itself. Well, Tsumugi?
Well, what?
Yes! What a scorching hot twist! My hand holding the detonator is tensing up!
Don't get tense! Calm down!
Daddy! Please stop this! Go back to how you used to be! When you loved us so much!
How I used to be was more suited to a different story than this one.
Huh?
Basically, your story doesn't matter. I gotta watch this exciting development!
Well, Tsumugi, are there any flaws in Shuichi's logic? If so, then please tell us.
Flaws? There's a bunch of flaws all over it.
Then explain.
You can do it! You can do it, Tsumugi!
Even if you cheer me on. It's not like that. I didn't do it. It's plain to see.
Fight back, Tsumugi! Come on! You can do it! You can do it!
What the hell?
Daddy, you're tensing up again.
I still want to live, so please don't push the button!
Tsumugi, please just say something. If you don't defend yourself...
It's Junko Enoshima!
What?
What?
Again?
'Cause it's always been her.
What?
In the Hope's Peak killing game, and in the Jabberwock Island killing game,
Danganronpa 1 and 2.
Junko Enoshima didn't participate. She controlled the game from outside.
Okay. What?
Even if it's boring or repetitive, she's always the mastermind, isn't she?
Boring or repetitive?
She got that right.
Yeah.
Then it's like that this time too. It's gotta be Junko again.
Yeah, but based on what evidence do you need?
Junko Enoshima is dead. She's not part of this killing game.
That's what they done the second game.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
She hasn't been eliminated.
She's me.
It's all Junko's doing. This killing game is her doing too.
Yeah, but you don't have evidence.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Cause Junko Enoshima is.
Junko Enoshima is...
Cause Junko Enoshima is.
Junko Enoshima is...
Daddy, please don't get so excited. You pressed the button by accident.
Just do it.
Look at our cute faces! Can you really bear to be without us?
Junko Enoshima is.
Oh, come on!
Junko Enoshima is what? Okay, time for a commercial break.
What the fuck?
No, it isn't.
What the
See? We're a good comedy group too! So please don't...
Of course.
What happened?
Don't tell me she's Junko.
Junko Enoshima is. Junko Enoshima is.
Right the fuck here!
Oh my god. How the fuck is she still alive?
Are you kidding me?
Exactly.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is this lady a kid?
It's her again?
Even if nobody was waiting. Even if it makes you go, what? Again?
Yeah, seriously.
I love how the fucking game breaks the fourth wall like that.
Yeah, seriously. It's like...
The diva of despair takes the stage once more. Junko Enoshima,
The
53rd.
third? What the fuck? How many? And the funny thing is, all the fucking daughters were exactly the same as the mother. It's like, what the fuck?
I don't get this.
You ultimately.
There you have it! Once again, the mastermind is Junko
Yeah, seriously.
Enoshima!
Just like you say, it's the Sigma of Mega Man X. No matter how many times you kill her, she's
I was thinking the same. She's the Sigma of this game. Oh my god, seriously.
Junko Enoshima, the 53rd?
Tsumugi, what's the matter? Aren't you Tsumugi Shirogane? Our friend who survived with us?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You can go ahead and forget about Tsumugi Shirogane.
Funny enough, I think that's actually it.
Cause I'm just a character. You know, a lie.
Sorry to all her fans out there. If any of you even exist, that is.
A lie?
Tsumugi Shirogane was nothing more than a cover for me, the mastermind.
Ooh, calling her your friend? Ugh, it's laughable, really. Really? I'm gonna laugh.
Are
Are you serious? You're the mastermind behind this?
But why? That face and that voice. It's just like...
Junko Enoshima.
I know, right? Oh, does it make you fall into despair?
Actually, not.
Well, does it?
No, that's not possible. Junko Enoshima is dead.
But why did you call yourself the 53rd?
As history repeats itself, so does Junko Enoshima.
As you can see, I am a perfect reproduction of Junko Enoshima.
Wait, what?
So, you're just a freak pretending to be Junko Enoshima, huh?
No, a perfect reproduction.
Perfect reproductions are exactly the same as the original.
Her logic is impossible to follow, much like the real Junko Enoshima's.
Whatever it is, you're the actual mastermind of this killing game, right? So if we kill you, then that'll be the end, correct?
Do it.
Say mean things like that. Besides, killing me never ends the game.
True.
It never ends the game? What do you mean?
She's bluffing. Let's just kill her and get it over with.
Wait, if force is necessary, it should wait until after we see what she...
No need, Kibo, because this class trial is over.
What? It's already over? Oh, but I just showed up.
You killed Kaede, and Monokuma covered it up with a false narrative. The class trials are rigged, and this whole game is illegitimate.
Oh, that. Right. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Sorry about that.
So?
Yeah.
Is that all you have to say?
The viewers won't accept that kind of apology. You gotta stop the killing game!
Huh? The viewers?
It seems like you're on the wrong track, so let me explain.
Okay, so first, I'll start with the event that inspired me to plan this killing game.
That was about the time the meteorite impact started intensifying.
Did she just start some big story on her own?
Yeah, she
I
did.
knew of Hope's Peak Academy's Gopher Project, and my inner Junko told me...
My inner Junko?
Crushing the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope, would be the perfect despair.
That's when I took over the killing game I devised. I forced those selected as humanity's last hope to play my killing game.
And then I took the name Tsumugi Shirogane and sneaked in among them.
Did Kokichi know about this? Wasn't he a remnant of despair? He was your comrade, right?
Comrade? Junko Enoshima doesn't have comrades.
It's like, you don't need a remote after you've thrown out the TV, right?
The remnants of despair are just a bunch of despair fanboys and fangirls.
But I am despair itself.
I am a god of despair. Kokichi was just one of my believers.
A god wouldn't be comrades with one of their believers, right?
Then Kokichi didn't know your true identity either.
What a hopeless existence he led. To the end, he had no idea the object of his worship was right under his nose.
I don't care about your story. Tell us about the people watching. Who's this killing game being shown to? Where are the survivors of humanity?
There's nobody watching.
Huh?
We were the last 16 people alive, you know. Who could be watching? Humanity is gone.
No, you're lying. If this isn't being shown to anyone, why care so much about rules? You're the one who keeps talking about making the game interesting. For whom?
That was just a part of my perfect reproduction.
Your what?
I just perfectly reproduced my own killing game is all. Just like the old Junko. The original was meant to be shown, so that's how I made mine.
You just wanted to recreate the past killing game. That's it?
Yep, that's it.
There are no survivors of humanity. Things are just as you recall.
That is the truth of the Ultimate Academy killing game!
No, that's wrong!
Oh dear! I am so surprised!
No, you're not.
Maybe we all remember that there's no one left out there. But how do we know our memories are real?
What do you mean by that? You think your memories are wrong?
There's something that's been bothering me about our memories. Here, look at this book.
The complete history of Hope's Peak Academy?
This book contains years of research about Hope's Peak Academy. Nothing would indicate this book is a prop. I believe the information here is accurate. But there's a lot written in here that differs from our memories.
What is different?
To know that for certain, I'll need everyone's help. I want you all to tell me everything that you remember about Hope's Peak Academy.
We just need to talk about what we remember from Hope's Peak? Okay.
So
Also, I
it
forgot
started
to
with
say
the
welcome
biggest,
to the
most
stream, Galterius.
awful, most
Forgot to say
tragic
that.
event in human history. That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring wars and terrorism around the world.
Hashtag Danganronpa V3.
It would not be hyperbole to say that event brought despair to all mankind.
No, the most
All
tragic event was
caused
actually a massacre.
by a single high school girl.
Yeah, it was me!
Kind of.
Junko Enoshima enrolled in Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate fashionista. But my real identity was the ultimate despair. In order to cover the world in despair, I put my plans...
Wait a minute. Something doesn't add up here.
Huh? I detect no discrepancy in my memory banks.
Yes. Everything we just said is just like we remember it. But it doesn't match what's written in the history of Hope's Peak Academy.
Tell me exactly why
So you gotta play Spot the Difference! Point out what everyone is mistaken about in their memories of Hope's Peak Academy! Alright! Time to play some Danganronpa trivia!
What the fuck? Okay, so I need to again know the wrong argument.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yes.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy, inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
A student of Hope's Peak Academy.
The ultimate despair! Junko Enoshima!
I did everything in my power
to spread despair over the entire world!
Okay, I think that's the wrong thing.
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
That event originated at Hope's Peak Academy,
No, wait.
inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
Okay, wait, no.
The cause of all that despair was just a single high school girl.
Yeah. Oh, I failed. But yeah, there was more than just one girl. Wow, what a fail.
Inspiring war and terrorism around the world.
Yeah. Well, if my meter doesn't run out.
High school girl.
That's wrong!
Yeah, this was kind of funny.
It's been true that it's been more than one person.
One high school girl started the tragedy, the ultimate despair, Junko Enoshima. At least that's what I remember. But that's not what this book says. Ultimate despair doesn't just refer to Junko Enoshima. It refers to a group and the movement that came after. To put it simply, there's more to ultimate despair than Junko Enoshima.
This is the first time I've heard about this. Wasn't Junko the ultimate despair?
That's what I recall as well. That label should only apply to her.
Coincidences sure are scary. Everyone misremembered the same thing.
Coincidence? Misremembered?
And that's not all. There are other discrepancies I'd like to point out.
Ugh, does it even matter? I'm bored already.
Just shut up.
So, let's continue where we left off. Junko resorted to different tactics to cover the world with despair. The killing game between the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy, for example.
The first game.
They were locked up and forced into the killing game by the ultimate despair.
Yep.
But boo-hoo. When I, the one who started it all, died, events were set in motion.
And the world began to move towards restoration.
Then the fight between the Future Foundation and the remnants of despair raged on! The worst-case scenario was avoided! Yay! A happy ending.
Not yet. There are more points that conflict with this case. I'll point this out. Okay, let me check my bullets. Okay!
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history happened.
That works.
Because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate despair. And forced into the killing game.
Oh, I have some bad news about that. The events that my death set in motion are only now reaching their climax.
So the remnants of despair and the Future Foundation are still fighting. But for now, we've avoided the worst of it.
It's different from our memories. What's the contradiction?
The
I think
biggest,
all the
most awful, most
contradictions
tragic
now
event in
that I
human
noticed
history
kind of are
happened. Because Junko had prepared countless ways of spreading
similar to
despair.
Like the killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy.
They were held prisoner by the ultimate despair.
That's wrong!
Yeah.
It wasn't the ultimate despair that trapped the 78th class in Hope's Peak Academy.
Nope.
It was the class themselves. They shut themselves in.
Shut themselves in?
Why would they shut themselves in?
It has to do with the Hope's Peak Academy shelter project. During the tragedy, the 78th class trapped themselves inside Hope's Peak Academy for protection.
So
Wow,
our
they
memory
didn't
of the
even
78th
force you to
class
remember
being
all
trapped
about
by
the first
ultimate
game.
Despair?
Are you saying our memories are wrong?
It just means those documents were written all half-assed.
Exactly.
There's no need to worry about it. Your memories are all correct.
What you've been saying isn't consistent. First you said it was just coincidence.
Is that so?
Let's just move on. I want to talk about one more thing from our memories. It's about the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy that we were attending.
What about Hope's Peak Academy?
There's no doubt that the 16 of us were students at Hope's Peak Academy. We heard it had been rebuilt and was accepting applications for talented students again. And so, we gathered at the brand new Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay.
Since Hope's Peak Academy was large, we were all in separate classes. But there's no doubt we were students of the new school.
Play those games, Rexo? Ask spectators.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played all 3 games.
Yeah, all the trilogy, and even watched the anime with a friend.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Just like the first game, they end up they're also they start discussing the mastermind, and after that they end up discussing the memories. So that's the final fight.
Exactly. Oh god,
Hope's
again
Peak
one
Academy
bullet.
was rebuilt.
Yeah.
And with that, recruitment of talented students resumed.
When we found out, we came to the new Hope's Peak Academy.
Okay, that's... I
The new
noticed
Hope's Peak
immediately.
Academy was a huge school. Which is why we were all in different classes.
But we're all the same!
That's right. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy.
Hope's Peak Academy was rebuilt. And with that, recruitment of talented students from...
That's wrong! We remember Hope's Peak Academy taking applications from talented students. But that's not what's written here. The Academy did not take applications. All of their students were scouted.
Scouted? I've never heard that.
I wasn't scouted. I applied to Hope's Peak Academy on my own.
Me too. I chose to come to Hope's Peak. At least, that's what I remember.
Are you saying we're remembering it wrong?
But what if this book's just wrong? Researchers make mistakes too.
Maybe so, but I'm not getting all this from just the book. There is other evidence as well.
Other what?
The killing game we're in now is one that began with Hope's Peak Academy. So this is the third game after Hope's Peak and Jabberwock Island. But remember what Rantaro said?
The truth is, this is your first killing game. You're the ultimate survivor. You survived the last killing game. But that's not true.
But Rantaro's name wasn't listed among the past participants of the game.
Yeah, if you remember, in the first game was Toko, Byakuya,
The survivor.
yeah, Kyoko, Makoto, and Naoi. That's Ahina. In the second game was I don't remember the name of the main guy. Was Sweet something Soda? I don't remember the name. Sonia Nevermind. Owari? I don't know what is the name of that other lady.
Yusuf saying you're like 1 mile away from the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Hajime Hinata was the main of the second game. And there was this lady with giant boobs, the Pechugas Laru lady.
Yeah.
There was also the Ultimate Mechanic, the Ultimate Princess, and there was the Kosuryu, the Ultimate Yakuza. Akane Owari, thank you. So Rantaro Amani never was in the other games.
He was not present at the 2 killing games that Junko orchestrated.
Exactly.
Then, which killing game did Rantaro participate in?
I'm not entirely sure, but it's clearly inconsistent, isn't
So
it?
that means our memories were fabricated?
And the inconsistencies don't stop there. Kokichi's account is also suspect.
Kokichi's account is inconsistent too?
Say their memories were fabricated.
Oh,
I think.
an inconsistency?
They can pull shit.
Do
They
tell.
pull up shit like that in these games.
We remember Kokichi as a remnant of despair, but I don't think that's true. He wasn't a remnant of despair.
He wasn't a remnant of despair?
No, it wasn't.
That's impossible! He was definitely a remnant of despair. The remnants of despair were the ones who tried to stop the Gopher Project. And Kokichi was their leader. If he was the one leading the remnants of despair, then he must have been second only to the ultimate despair herself.
Yes, he loved me more than anyone. Like an obsessed fan hiding in the bushes. So where's your proof he wasn't a remnant of despair?
The proof that Kokichi is not a remnant of despair. Okay, I think I get it now. It's the motive video.
This is it!
Yeah.
The motive video we found in Kokichi's dorm room.
Ichiyama, the ultimate supreme leader, cause mayhem the world over as the leader of a secret organization dies. And by mayhem I mean pretty non-violent crimes and harmless pranks. He is the leader of a group of clowns, apparently! I would love to play the clowns sound of Coach. Anyway, Kokichi had 10 loyal goons working for him. These goons were like friends and family, the most important people in his family.
An organization centered around petty crimes, one that forbids murder.
Who can imagine that Broso became a bad guy? Sorry, that was a bad.
And in addition to that, the group was only 10 people. That's far too few to be the same group that tried to sabotage the Gopher Project. Meaning that whatever group Kokichi was a part of is not the remnants of despair.
So he was just a crazy guy.
Yeah.
His motive video clearly contradicts our memories. The memory we have of Kokichi being a remnant has to be false.
He was just a crazy
You mean he wasn't a remnant of despair? That's not possible.
I know, because he looks like one.
Come to think of it, we never actually heard it directly from him.
But it's still not possible.
I totally agree.
Kokichi didn't tell us because he wasn't exposed to that flashback light. And neither was Kaito.
All right, the last flashlight, they were never exposed to that one. Yunko? Yeah, they didn't know about that. That's right.
Kaito didn't appear to know anything about the remnants of despair, or Junko Inoshima.
If they'd been exposed to it, maybe we'd know the truth.
Exactly.
Maybe it's better that they weren't. I think the people who were affected by that flashback light were wrong.
What do you mean?
All of these weird inconsistencies are from memories we got from the flashback lights.
So the flashback lights are the cause?
You found the classroom that makes all the flashback lights, right, Shuichi?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and I noticed something strange about it. I actually did a little experimenting with a device hidden in the room. It allowed you to select the memory that a flashback light would recover. However, some of the memories were inconsistent with each other. One might say there are survivors, but another would say there are no survivors. Bizarre, right? The flashback lights allegedly help us recover our memories. We're supposed to remember the truth that we forgot, and there should only be one truth. But then, having the option to recover contradictory memories doesn't make sense.
Then what are you saying?
Huh?
Even Monokuma's confused.
The flashback light isn't for recovering lost memories? Is that what you're saying? Then what was it for?
What was it for, huh? Huh?
Go on, tell them. What are the flashback lights for?
Exactly. What is flashback light used for? Why can you select different memories? What does it mean those memories totally each other? If I put all the pieces together, it will make sense. We'll be able to see the real truth. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. There is a word you can actually do with these letters. Oh my... What? Okay, this isn't going to make sense. But there is a word... Implant. So, implant memories that are really not ours. What is it?
I see now.
Yeah. Just like... Just like the
that's
internet
it.
and the news.
The flashback light isn't supposed to help us remember anything. It's a tool for implanting false memories.
Planting memories?
Yes.
Yes, the memories you could select for the flashback lights weren't our real memories. They were memories to be implanted inside us. That's why the contents of those memories contradict each other.
Because they are fake.
Once we're exposed to a flashback light, those memories become the truth to us.
So the memories we recovered with the flashback lights were...
Exactly.
Not real. They were all false memories. They were all lies.
Lies?
Oh, what a horrible truth! If the memories from the flashback lights are lies, then everything was a lie! Oh, the suspense and foreshadowing was for nothing! Can you believe it? It's like everything that happened didn't matter at all.
Well, that is what it means.
Huh?
Lies are just like snowballs.
Exactly.
The more you roll them, the bigger they get. The bigger they are, the more fun and shocking it is when they're revealed.
That's why everything up till now has been lies. That's the truth.
The memories from the flashback lights were just lies?
So this entire game is a fucking lie.
It's just as Shuichi said. The flashback lights are not for recovering lost memories. They're tools for
Of the Men in Black.
implanting new ones.
Yeah.
The light they emit is actually information that has been converted to light waves. That light is beamed directly into the brain, causing a deja vu sort of phenomenon. The brain gets confused and thinks the info it just received happened in the past.
We were just confused?
For example, your memories of being students of Hope's Peak Academy?
Fake! You guys don't have anything to do with Hope's Peak Academy.
None of us were ever students there. It was just a fake memory.
We're not students from Hope's Peak?
Yep, that was all fake. Looking back, it was a mistake to have you remember Hope's Peak. I didn't originally plan on giving you those memories, but I was in a rush and overlooked all those inconsistencies, so you figured it all out.
It's hopelessly the worst!
So that's why Kokichi had to die?
Good job, Mr. Detective. You got it.
The only reason we thought Kokichi was a remnant was because of the flashback lights. But he did say that he was the leader of a cult organization. That was a lie he invented himself.
Exactly.
He wanted to be the mastermind. He wanted us to believe it. That's why he lied.
Also, lying was his specialty.
Yeah. Well, technically, no. I think he actually was the ultimate supreme leader.
It's me. Also, he could make the creepiest faces of all.
Totally.
He usurped the mastermind's role, but in doing so, became a thorn in their side. So to get rid of that hindrance, the mastermind played along with the lie. The mastermind manipulated us into thinking Kokichi was a remnant of despair.
At the same time, having everyone remember Hope's Peak Academy made you guys target him because you thought he was a remnant of despair.
That's also true.
You were using the flashback lights to control us?
Then the reason I tried to kill Kokichi was...
You were being controlled by false memories, like putty in the mastermind's hands. But Maki wasn't the only one being controlled. You all were! Remember when Kokichi revealed the truth of the outside world? You all got so depressed, you couldn't even focus on the killing game!
Wait, then, to make us recover from that, you...
Yep, we gave you memories of being Hope's Peak Academy students, the symbol of hope.
So you all could face despair.
You controlled us with that fake memory?
Well, it wasn't just that memory. It was all of them up till now. New mysteries and truths turn to motivation. Motivation drives a story. Everything from the flashback lights was just motivation to move you forward.
Of course.
But I guess it was fake motivation.
You idiots kept getting jerked around by meaningless lies!
This class trial was like that too, wasn't it? Why was it you were so motivated to do it?
By the way, isn't
Because you got a memory from one of the flashback lights, right?
Yeah, in the first game.
Was that also a memory you used to control us?
Hey, what was it you guys remembered from it again? At first, you ran away from the Gopher Project, humanity's last hope. But then, you bravely chose to accept your fate. You took on all the wishes of your friends and family.
I never thought this, but the guy in the middle looks like someone from Harry Potter. I never noticed until now. Like Ron, maybe?
And now, you remember how you got here. You remembered that you had all been entrusted with the world's hope, right?
Supposedly.
Remembering the weight of that hope should have made you feel stronger. I have to escape! I'll never give up! I won't be defeated by the mastermind!
Even though Kaito and Kokichi were gone, and Kibo started to go berserk, you guys didn't give up hope. You decided to face this killing game, right?
You were controlling our emotions? Even our resolve to defeat the mastermind?
This is a killing game. A death game where emotions run like blood.
If the participants aren't trying their best to live, it's just not very exciting.
Oh, the memories.
Well, that's true.
Fake? Then, what was everything till now? That memory, and 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 that... If they were all fake memories, then... Where are we? Why are we in this killing game?
Yeah, who knows? My plans for mankind's last killing game kinda just fell apart. So figure out why on your own. This is a class trial, after all.
Then, who are you? I don't know who you are.
Oh, what's not to understand? I became me. What about that don't you get?
If this killing game is connected to Hope's Peak Academy, then I believe you. This is certainly the work of someone carrying on Junko Enoshima's will. But we have nothing to do with Hope's Peak. So you can't be Junko. So who the hell are you?
I'm me, no one else.
What the hell?
That's the main guy from the second Danganronpa.
Oh yeah, I remember. But
What?
yeah, but
What is this?
Huh? You know him, don't you? He was in the Jabberwock Island killing game.
I'm Hajime Hinata.
That's not what we mean. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
So this is an illusion.
I'm just cosplaying.
Cosplaying?
Yeah, this is just cosplay.
That's also from Danganronpa 2.
But it's not just normal cosplay, because I can perfectly replicate the
That's your
character.
favorite guy from the first game.
Check it out! Even my voice sounds exactly the same.
How's she able to change the voice to?
Maybe it's a fake or a hologram.
Is Junko Enoshima also?
Yes, it's my cosplay. I can perfectly reproduce a number of characters and actually become them!
Wait, but that doesn't make sense because in the first class, in the first trial, supposedly she can't do or cosplay another person.
This is the talent of the ultimate cosplayer.
Characters?
Apparently, that will be the ultimate voice actor instead of the cosplayer.
How can she cosplay as students of Hope's Peak Academy? Because Tsumugi told us.
Yeah. That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place. Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's unforgivable that I break out in cosplays if I even attempt it.
Ah! You remembered! Yes, that's exactly right!
So then, what does this mean?
What?
If what I said was the truth, then Hope's Peak Academy was...
Oh shit! If Tsumugi can cosplay as them, there is only one possibility. It's fictional. She can't cosplay as living characters.
It's fictional. It's all fictional?
Fictional?
The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history never happened. Hope's Peak, the future foundation, and the remnants of despair do not exist. Because it's all fiction. None of it actually happened in the real world.
All of those events took place within a fictional world known as Danganronpa.
Okay, I'm getting
Danganronpa?
What? What are you even talking about?
What? You've never heard of Danganronpa? We're all characters in it.
That's right. Me, that nasty pig barb, and everyone else are all fictional.
Wow! Me, the nasty pig barb. It's funny how the creators of the game acknowledged that a lot of people hated this girl. Yeah, because she was a total asshole in the game. She was annoying in the second game, so it's funny how even the creators acknowledged that this little girl was a fucking nasty character.
Hold on. Then, Hope's Peak Academy doesn't exist?
I think they are.
Nope, because it's fiction. Doesn't exist in the real world.
What is this for breaking
what?
shit?
Isn't that surprising? Yeah. Up till now, you thought fiction was fact.
I think people were as confused as the characters in the game.
Fiction is just fiction. Danganronpa's just fiction.
This whole Danganronpa story was just stuffed into your memories.
For that reason, you all believed that work of fiction was, in fact, reality.
Also, it's cool that all the original voices are there.
And that's how we put on a cosplay performance for everyone to see. A cosplay performance of the whole wide Danganronpa world.
Cosplay of the whole wide world? So, this was all fake? Everything was made up? the whole time, we thought it was real? Did you think the ultimate cosplayer's talent was only limited to characters?
Apparently.
It'd be kind of lame if that was all the big bad mastermind could do.
I can do far more than that. I can cosplay the world itself.
Excuse me?
So if you want to make me your enemy,
then your enemy is the world of Danganronpa itself.
Hey, pechugas.
Danganronpa itself?
But why? Why would you do this? Why make us think it's real?
Well, duh. It's so you don't play the killing game.
This is the world of Danganronpa, you know? No shit we're playing the killing game. But it's not just any killing game. It's a killing game that takes place in the real world, propped up by fiction.
In other words, it's ultimate real fiction!
What the hell?
Ultimate real fiction?
But if it's fiction, if everything isn't real, then the world being in ruins is also fiction, right?
Yes,
the world outside is fine, right?
That's right. Of course. How did you like that scene? Our staff worked very hard on it.
Staff?
There's no need to worry about the people backstage.
Anyway, back to our conversation. You guys can just relax. The world hasn't been destroyed.
Even really crazy.
Really? It's not destroyed? Then we can all go home and...
Nah, that ain't happening.
Why? If the world is still intact, then we have homes to return to.
I told you that ain't happening, you dumb sea urchin-headed... Wait, that's me.
Monokuma, what's going on?
That's impressive.
Do you really want to know? Forget about the world! It wants nothing to do with you! The walls of this academy are your world now! The outside world is of no concern to you! The audience certainly agrees with me. Isn't that right, you guys?
What the fuck?
That's weird.
For a wall break much? Oh, split? Oh, I guess not.
What the fuck? Is that pictures of real people? Apparently they are. I think they are the developers.
Seriously, what the fuck is going on? It's just turned from the normal game to something way crazier.
What? Who are these people?
I think these
We've all been watching this killing game transpire.
Of course, those you see here are only a fraction of our total viewers.
It's just like Shuichi said. This was all arranged because people want to see it.
Oh! The person who gives the voice to Sayaka in Japan apparently is also the voice of Ness and Kirby in Super Smash Bros. Yeah.
Oh, I think that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, the voice, the same voice. Well, the same voice actor of her is actually Ness and Kirby.
So this was all a show?
Yes,
this whole killing game?
Yeah. Everyone in this whole peaceful world watches this show.
Peaceful world?
This is so fore-breaking.
The outside world is peace itself. There's no despair or wars, and...
All the people in this peaceful world are straight up crazy for this killing game!
Oh, true.
But wait, why would a peaceful world need a game like this?
It's because the world is so peaceful that this killing game is necessary!
And that's why he got Andrés Manuel al poder and also Donald Trump. Because the world is so peaceful.
It is so very peaceful. And so, it is so very boring.
With so much peace, people have become bored. They need stimulation.
He created this ultimate real fiction, so Danganronpa could fulfill that need.
Yeah. a square. Yeah.
Every person in the outside world watching this is a huge Danganronpa fan.
They are breaking the fourth wall,
Everyone
really.
loves the killing games. This killing game is for everyone. So it's everyone's killing school semester.
This killing game is the latest entry in Danganronpa.
The long-awaited sequel that everyone has been waiting for!
This is the truth of this killing game! Isn't it the ultimate real fiction?
We were forced to play some fictional killing game?
Danganronpa! You noticed way too late.
Yeah.
There's no Danganronpa without Monokuma! Since I'm here, that means this is Danganronpa!
That's also true. Also, that's the name of the game. This is so far wall breaking.
What is this?
Can't you tell? It's the title of the current Danganronpa you guys are doing.
A testament to the unquenchable thirst this blood-soaked world has for Danganronpa.
So fucking weird.
Danganronpa's gone on so long because the whole world enjoys and supports it.
Huh? How long has it gone on? Did you forget what season of Danganronpa this is? You guys are dumber than ants.
Shuichi, what do you think?
Look, he always has the letters E and B.
What number killing game is this?
You?
What season do you think we're on?
Oh, actually, I think it's B and a 3 in relation of the game B3.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
You should be able to tell from the logo.
Well, it matches the title of the game.
And if that's not enough of a hint, just feast your eyes below my belt.
I still can't see the SI. I remember what Cello told me when I was doing the trial and he was screaming Paris Hilton. I totally remember. What killing game is this? What number Danganronpa is it? Come on, there is a fucking number!
The characters are confused.
You can tell from the logo, it's 3. Then this killing game is... And, oh, are you kidding me? Wait, what is the...
2 letters.
Oh, there's numbers!
Oh, well, you still gonna say the third game?
I don't think so. Okay, let me try. Okay, no. Okay, I have a second theory. Because of the Junko and Oshima... Yeah. So I think it's 53. So I need to look for a 53. I don't... Yeah. I mean, it's impossible. Exactly. Okay, there is.
I see now.
I think I went for that only because of the Junko and Oshima, the first
Could this be the 53rd one?
Ding ding! Correct! This is the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
I don't think.
Like, look,
In other words, Danganronpa V3's official name is Danganronpa 53!
There's only 3 games.
Yeah, only been 3
Look at
games.
the comments. Danganronpa 25 was the best.
Starting with the Hope's Peak Academy arc in Danganronpa 1, 2, then 3.
That's the Final Fantasy logo. Anniversary Danganronpa. I think that the 10th one looks more like Dragon's Quest or kind of like Minecraft. But yeah, the 3rd one or the 6th one was actually kind of a reference to Final Fantasy.
The seasons just kept coming, and with it came more killing games! Until it transcended games and anime to become this, the ultimate real fiction!
They did.
And now, we're in the 53rd season of Danganronpa!
Ultimate editing. This is just so crazy.
53rd season?
What? Did the letter in there throw you off? Well, I guess that happens.
I think that's actually kind of a joke because they force you to do the 5-3 because the B can also be read like a number 5 in Roman numbers.
Oh, that's true.
But isn't it just rad how it looks like a letter, but it's really a number?
Oh,
yeah.
Our title is the 53rd, as this is the 53rd game we have masterminded. It was supposed to be a hint, but whatever. I'm over it.
Since this is the 53rd season, one would expect to see a multitude of characters.
But you only have memories from the first two, so you wouldn't recognize any others.
That's why I've limited myself to only cosplaying as Hope's Peak characters.
Exactly.
Is it sinking in yet? This killing game is just the 53rd season of Danganronpa.
That's so great.
53rd Danganronpa.
I still want to know.
Trapped in a fictional Danganronpa-inspired world and forced to play the killing game.
I totally think, dude.
That is what the world desired from you.
So yes, I'm the mastermind. But the real mastermind forcing you to do this is...
I'm gonna say that.
The people of the outside world! The people of the outside world are the ones who are forcing you to do this!
The whole world is the real mastermind?
The reason I made this world? The reason you guys did the killing game? It's all because the outside world wants it, you know? It's not just me. It's everyone involved in this project.
Project?
What? You don't know what that is? Is your brain leaking oil or something?
The ones managing this killing game aren't psychos like the remnants of despair. They're literal managers! Literally! So I want to hear your best guess. What company is running this show?
Oh my god, I really need to guess the real company.
I think they do. If...
guess the real name of the company.
If in the company, I think I might have an idea, but I don't know again.
Oh, you're giving like 3 similar guesses.
Actually, yeah, looks like.
Ah. Well, we know because there's 3 similar numbers.
I think I screwed this up.
A lot of time.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I think I find it. I think it's this one. But the point is I'm gonna have to break this. Okay, apparently it's this one. Almost. Then why are you fucking telling me that I'm almost done there? I think it's this one. Yeah. The third game.
I see it!
I think it is. Yeah, because the other are the logos of the schools.
Danganronpa?
Yeah, the company that makes Danganronpa is called Team Danganronpa.
Oh no, really?
You guys are behind in your studies! The audience knew the answer right away!
It's in the title credits at the start, too.
Don't tell me they're gonna play the crates. Are you fucking shitting me? If they're gonna play the fucking crates of the first game, you're gonna be.
And now we're going to talk about the developers, apparently. So like
This is the fucking real intro of Danganronpa 2.
That intro of Danganronpa?
Yeah. I saw the intro of the first game and yeah, of this game, and it actually starts like this, with little recaps of the first games.
So apparently, this whole case turned from just finding the mastermind to talking about the game itself and the developers.
Ultra Despair, I probably don't going to do Ultra Despair Girl because it's way different than the other Danganronpas.
So all we can say is that...
That's the anime, by the way.
The characters are just as confused as we are.
I saw the anime and it's really cool. It feels a lot of plot holes. Okay, that's all... Yeah, that's all just added things. Because the other numbers are not there. Yeah.
Yeah, so now you're going to tell me...
The only game that I know that probably will reach that level of 53 is Mario Party.
Yeah, that's probably the only game that's ever going to reach that number.
Exactly.
Just don't know over. So what? That's it? End of the game? Like, congratulations, you got figured out. This is all a game. In case you didn't know you were playing a game, now we tell you, this is all a game you've been into. You beat the game.
Yeah.
You found out the truth that apparently you already knew, and just confused the characters as much as you did. Roll the credits. I don't know. So wait, now you mean to tell me that they misplaced the B and they meant to write
I'm also a part of Team Danganronpa. We make the finest killing entertainment. Everyone enjoys our work oh so much. And our newest project is Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony.
This is so wall breaking.
A heart-pounding killing game.
I love how you're like, I need a drink.
Real fiction.
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up!
You created an entire fictional world to make us do this fictional killing game?
I needed to endure this.
No matter how many false memories we've been implanted with, we aren't fictional!
Sure about that?
Yeah.
What?
A really strong one.
By the way, I don't want to do this anymore. Let me go home already!
That's impossible. Didn't I tell you that you have no homes to go back to?
What? Why not?
Because you're just like us. You only exist within the world of Danganronpa.
Just like you?
Exactly.
Still don't get it? You just need to ask yourselves one question. Who the hell are you guys?
Who are we?
We're fictional characters.
People fictional characters!
Are you kidding me?
We're the same. We're all just like you?
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
That's right. You're all fictional too.
Reveal said that they are fictional characters.
You're just fictional characters created solely for this killing game.
The craziest.
Nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Danganronpa's that kind of property.
Okay, the first game were really crazy, and now this game ended up in a really crazy way so far.
What are you saying?
We're not fictional. We're living, breathing people.
Your immaterial existence is a fabrication, independent of your actual flesh and blood.
Yep, you're all fictional.
You guys out there beyond the fourth wall already knew that, right?
What the hell?
You all didn't look like this when you first came to the Ultimate Academy. Those were your true selves. Now you're all just fictional characters. That's the truth.
The truth is that you will be
It's a real identity.
played by somebody else.
Hospic Academy student. Ultimates in hiding normal people.
You're just normal, average, everyday people with no ultimate talent whatsoever.
What?
When you guys came to this academy for the first time, you were just boring, everyday high school students.
You were average students with no talent. Just like me.
Oh yeah.
But boring everyday characters have no right to be in Danganronpa. So you were all made more suitable for your new roles.
Everyone remembered thanks to the first flashback light. You were all given personalities, talents, and upbringings to create your characters. Much like that delightful documentary, Making a Murderer.
It was at that point that the prologue of this story began.
Are they all gonna end up, I don't know, talking to the player like, thanks for playing our game, see you later. And roll credits?
Probably.
Which means your ultimate talents are all just fiction.
Our talents as well?
I agree with you.
Yep, your talents are a bunch of lies.
Coincidentally, all the best people in the world, they're in Japan.
Exactly. Well, at least that makes sense.
They suited you to a certain extent, but mostly in a placebo effect sort of way. Kinda like a form of auto-suggestion. You know, like if you do it, it'll all work out.
I think.
But it's not just your talents, it's your personalities, families, memories.
It's all fiction, created by the flashback light.
Can you really say you're not fictional now?
Even if your body is real, your identities, personalities, talents, and past
This
are all
went
fiction.
just so weird.
Can you really say none of this is fictional now?
Wait a minute. What are you babbling about? Our
Exactly.
identities, personalities, talents, and pasts are all fictional? That's stupid!
It's not stupid. Isn't this what you all wanted?
You wanted this? Yeah, you wouldn't remember, but you guys were all from the outside world.
It's not strange at all that you'd want to be part of the show you love.
No way! Are you saying we... That's not possible! How could we ever...
Please, everyone, take a look at this.
Yeah, there's real people. Oh, that's Richie.
Number 154. My name is...
My name is Circle X Triangle Square.
My name is RDCM also the PlayStation controller.
My name is PlayStation.
My name is PlayStation.
I've always been such a huge fan of Danganronpa and always wanted to be in one.
The fuck?
If I were a contestant, I would want to be an ultimate detective.
Okay, so this is basically like, I'm gonna make this joke. Probably a lot of people probably people who live here in North America are going to know that. Well, in Latin America. So this is basically like the kind of shit like the Academia is here or the Big Brother.
Yeah, I was thinking about those shows as well. It's like
I know there's been a few in the past, and I've always loved those characters.
Exactly. So this is like the Big Brother or the
So
Academia.
I would want to be one of them.
I don't know.
But I don't have to be a detective. I'll be anything to be part of the show.
Like now about the entire game.
And I mean that. Anything. I do anything to be part of Danganronpa. I promise, if I get selected, I will work as hard as I can. I will come up with the best, most gruesome murders, I promise. Everyone will love it. And an ultimate detective hasn't been the blackened yet, so I'm sure I could do that. I'm also thinking about the perfect punishment for an ultimate detective.
Okay, so you go, you enlist, and also you have to select your punishment.
What was that?
Wasn't that you, Shuichi?
No, it can't be. I'd never say something like...
You wouldn't say that now, but this is you before you became who you are now.
What?
This is so
When we
weird.
saw your audition tape, we had a flash of inspiration. The weakest ultimate detective ever. Wouldn't it be great to see him grow?
Yes.
And that's why we made your character and had you join the gang.
The rest of you are no different.
According to a friend
You
I'm
auditioned,
talking,
and were
he told me
selected as
that
well.
There's still way more of this.
Don't tell me there's like a
Audition?
couple hours of this craziness.
He said that probably 2 hours. I'm waiting for a break, but he hasn't told me if there is a break.
Yeah, you were all so excited when you were selected.
I'm gonna wish you good luck.
Yeah. If there is no break, I'm gonna tell you, you know
Right
what, you
after
can
you all
plug in
received
the
your
TV,
ultimate
the
wardrobe.
Wii, and you can play some No More Heroes while I continue with this shit.
You have to beat
Huh?
the game.
Yeah, but you can play and you can play too, so you don't get bored of this random crap.
How nice!
No, you look more like Ultimates. Yeah, we know Ultimates, really?
So
the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
When the seal is broken, we'll be in the domain of the killing game. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
All right.
That, funny enough, that never happened in the first trial, so they're twisting that.
Is that how the game started?
No, that's not how the game started.
We really said that?
That's real.
That's a lie. I have no memory of that.
You just forgot is all. Because of the flashback light we used on you.
The people you used to be are gone. You're fictional characters now.
Do you finally understand? You are all flesh and blood fictional characters.
So you got nowhere to return. All that stuff's fiction too.
Then, my friends and family. My whole life before coming here.
All fiction. That's what a backstory is.
Wow.
You can't go back home, because there is no such place!
This is just so
Just like how there's no Togami Corporation in the real world.
The only place we fictional characters can live is in this fictional world. Only in this world.
only in Danganronpa.
Only in this world?
Yes! The place you're actually trapped inside is the Danganronpa world! That's why you guys can't leave this place. That's why your only option is to continue the killing game here. You're all fictional characters, created to kill each other. It's what the world wants. That's why there's nowhere to run.
This is just so weird. It's like I didn't know you were playing a game or something and the game told you this is not real, you know?
I don't want to know anything else! I've had enough! That reaction!
Could it be you fell into despair?
It's times like these you need to look to your friends for support.
However, all your friends are fictional too!
For example, even Kaito's illness was given to him as part of his character.
What?
We'll see.
I was the one who came up with that plotline and gave him that virus. I was also the one who came up with the plotline where you fell for Kaito.
I don't know, it just sounds to me like they're trying
Are
to
you
be
sick?
flexible.
Then what about Tango?
They just
Was he always defending me because...
Because that was her character. It's the same for me, too.
A character created to bring excitement to the killing game, much like myself.
So the killing game swelled with excitement. Even my pants started to swell too.
I don't want to hear that.
You're telling us this is all a lie? Even my feelings? Are you saying even those were lies?
Well, if you're going to call fiction a lie, then yes. Everything in this world has a writing credit. All our words and actions are just a bunch of lies.
For example, an unbreakable vow of brotherhood is just a simple plotline.
You said it, bro! However, that
totally
was a splendid plotline!
Even that thing Kaede said that moved Shuichi's heart.
What?
So yeah, I mean, cool, they are breaking the fourth wall, but I think that's just
That was a lie,
extending a little
'cause the
because
real
like,
Kaede
we run
said-
out of ideas. We need to extend this a little more. Oh yeah, Kaede.
I'm perfect for a killing game. I don't have any faith in humanity.
Yeah, I mean, we lost it. I mean, we're in Mexico. Look the day we did. Look the president we got. We don't have faith in humanity either.
And who could forget Kaito's inspiring line?
Yeah.
That was a lie! Cause the real Kaito said...
They got to alter what he said at first. Oh.
I'm not just gonna be in Danganronpa. I'm gonna kill everybody and win! Once I've got fame and fortune, I don't gotta worry about what's impossible.
This is just so...
It's all fiction! It's all a lie!
This is just fucking weird.
Every single thing that has happened in this killing game is a lie!
Yeah, we get it. This is all like a lie, fiction, because four wall breaking game. How long is this gonna go?
I feel like they are just stretching it like a rubber band. It's like we have no idea, and so let's keep just stretching this more and more.
Actually, I don't know what they're going on with this. I guess we need to see until the end to see what is their goal with all of this craziness.
I totally feel you. Hold on.
I mean, come on. At the end of the trilogy, they tell you that everything is fake, like nothing is real. They tell the characters themselves that they're fictional characters in a game created just to survive this long. I guess.
This is fiction. There's no greater meaning.
Exactly.
No greater meaning to death. No greater meaning to...
Oh, that's the supposedly real personality of the second guy. Yeah.
It's all fiction. There's no meaning to be found in any of it.
It's so gross I could just barf.
Well, I guess it makes sense you wouldn't believe all this stuff.
How about that? You in despair yet? It will be troublesome for us if you don't despair under our rule.
What?
Danganronpa's all about despair. The reason this killing game's so popular? why it's gone on for 53 seasons. That reason is despair. Viewers flock to see your despair.
That's why all those people out there look so happy! See?
Yeah.
What is this? Is this what the outside world wants?
I think.
Is this what they want from us?
Oh, don't have the energy to yell? Well, yelling for help is useless for fictional characters anyway. It makes the viewers even more depraved and obsessed when they feel sorry for you.
It is
They
crazy
watch,
and weird.
knowing that they shouldn't, just to revel in the depravity of it all. That depravity is the appeal of death games. It's the appeal of this very killing game. It's the appeal of Danganronpa itself.
So what are we supposed to do?
Huh? What was that?
Exactly.
What are we supposed to do? What's gonna happen to us?
What are you guys talking about?
Weren't you going to ruin the class trial and end the killing games? Go ahead and stop it if you can. Try and stop a world obsessed with it.
There's no way to stop it. It's impossible.
Oh. Are you giving up already?
It's all a lie, isn't it? Me, everyone here, everyone who died. Everything's a lie, right? I can't fight for a lie, can I?
Wait.
Oh! What's the matter? Are you in despair? No matter how much you grow, Shuichi, you're still weak after all.
At the end of the game, the developers...
Now that you know it's all lies, you've gone back to the weak ultimate detective.
Probably.
This pleases us. It is a despair fit for Danganronpa.
They're so obsessed with these spirits.
Well, that was surprisingly disappointing. But I guess it's okay. We're still on script.
That's true. That music is we done everything with face together.
So that's my two theories, that either they're pulling out this crazy shit just for like being crazy, or they're all saying that just to make them fall into despair. Because yeah, look.
I think it is.
Raw credits?
Which look like it doesn't matter how many mysteries you solve, the mysteries were all fiction in the first place, all scripted. It's a lie anyway. Doesn't matter what you do. The hell?
What?
Okay, that was unexpected.
What the
But if that's a bad end, I probably can't stop the stream there. Oh. Wait, don't tell me!
I'm asking you the player.
Whenever I was in trouble, my inner voice will always guide me.
Wink
guidance
player.
is what brought me here. I don't believe that's a mistake. So I will trust it.
What should I do? Wink player.
Okay, there is a funny thing that a friend told me here.
What? Wait, these have two endings like the first game?
I think.
Save this situation?
Okay, here is where a friend told me that I actually had to say no. Remedy the situation. Yes. So yeah, that's a little hint that a friend gave. When I wish, he told me the game going to ask you something. First say no and later say yes. He don't tell me.
I hear your voices crystal clear.
Wait, they're asking you like, you want to save this situation?
Exactly.
My inner voice is telling me I need to remedy this situation. That is why I will not give up.
My inner voice.
I will not give up hope until the very end.
Also, it's funny how now everything was dark and now everything got color again on the layout. The overview, I mean.
We can't give up. No matter what, hope is always within reach. We must keep our heads high and search for hope.
Yeah, Switch is right there,
especially
bro.
in deepest despair.
Hope?
Huh? What hope?
You said so yourself. This killing game is the ultimate real fiction. If this is both real and fiction, then logically it can't all be fictional. Even if this world is fiction, even if we're fiction, there must be something we can do.
This is one guy that looks like Colonel Sanders.
So there must be a way to break through this. I won't give up hope. Not ever.
Jeez, how annoying.
The outside world doesn't just want despair. It wants hope too. If our voices have reached the outside world, then what my inner voice is telling me is...
Oh, your inner voice? That's the voice of the outside world.
What?
I know, because I wrote your plotline too. There's no way I wouldn't know who that is you're hearing. That's the voice of the outside world.
Yeah,
the voice of the outside world?
From the start of this killing game, you've had a unique role. You're the audience surrogate.
Audience surrogate?
The fuck?
Your inner voice allows communication between yourself and the audience.
That function exists to keep the audience entertained.
Now tell me, what is your inner voice? Speak clearly and enunciate.
Okay, what they are talking about the inner voice right now. Heroes conscience, the mastermind will is the audience survey.
This is it!
If they're talking about the outside world, then we're gonna think like this.
An audience survey?
Wait, are we?
Apparently!
Well done! Yes, indeed that is the truth!
It's two-way communication that lets you participate in the program from home.
That is your inner voice's true nature, the results of an audience survey.
The voice I relied on for guidance was just the audience answering survey questions?
Every move you made was dictated by the audience's answers to that survey.
Yeah, I think the protagonist...
For this season of Danganronpa, the main gimmick is audience participation.
Yeah,
that antenna on your head lets you receive their answers.
This is an antenna?
When your antenna broke and you went crazy, that was a big problem for us. We got flooded with complaints from the audience.
Yeah, sure.
But that's not your only role. You're also the audience's camera.
Camera?
Your eyes
Oh god.
are the eyes of the audience itself!
The audience's eyes?
The outside world has been watching from your eyes the whole time!
Oh, a video game in a TV that is in a TV here, so this is so meta.
It lets them feel like they're really a part of the Danganronpa world.
It's just so weird.
And it's all thanks to you! That's why I'm so glad you survived all the way through. Because now I can use you to plunge the outside world into despair!
If you are glad, you were saying that this was scripted.
Despair?
If the audience surrogate falls into despair, then the audience does too.
By making you fall into despair, I can make the entire world fall into despair. My despair will turn from fiction to fact and destroy reality itself.
Isn't that just the most delightful despair?
Take a shot every time they mention the word despair.
I will be
Why would you go
well,
to
they
all
will
this
be
trouble?
right now flopped on the
Isn't
floor.
Junko Enoshima just a costume?
Oh, Kibo, mon petit doudou! My cosplay is a perfect reproduction.
I probably will be like this right now if that was a drinking game. Okay, let's...
I feel like many people would agree that about it.
Actually doing stuff the characters would is totally part of that.
Is that why
True.
you want the world to fall into despair?
That's messed up! But that's the whole point of Danganronpa.
The outside world wants to see horrible setups and
What could be more horrible than a fictional despair?
I think they're probably going to do that like they did in the first game, if you remember.
No one could have imagined an end this hopeless.
An end is anticlimactic,
No.
actually.
Kind of
I won't give in to despair! If I'm a surrogate for the audience, then I will use my inner voice to broadcast hope to the outside world.
I already fucking told you! The outside world only wants despair!
We also
There's
have to
no
learn
way to spread
the word
hope to an
hope, because they
audience that
also
watches killing games.
No, my inner voice already told me what to do. I need to remedy this. If that's the voice of the outside world, then the outside world actually wants hope. So I will trust the outside world. I will trust in hope.
Exactly. The ultimate hope robot. Okay. This is just Makoto's shit all over again. Hope has been recorded in the monopad. You can view it in the truth bullet. Are you fucking kidding me?
So the trial keeps going.
So this is going to end like the first one. The outside world doesn't want experience. Yeah, and telling everyone hope.
This is the power of hope. I will not lose to your despair.
Yeah.
Not when I'm carrying the hope of the outside world.
Ugh, how annoying. Hope? That's not popular.
Well, if I can get someone like you to fall into despair, that'd be a great ending.
I won't let you do that. Hope will never give in to despair.
Oh, you're going to go that far?
Let's settle this. The final battle between hope and despair.
Yahoo! Now that's what Danganronpa's all
So
about!
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to replay
Settle
the
this
first Danganronpa. Where I'm gonna need to break all the despair with hope.
The class trial is in disarray because Monokuma broke a rule.
You're the one who broke the rule.
How about we start over and have a special vote?
A special vote? But you're the one who broke the rules in the first place.
Whatever, man. We've made it this far together. Let's just do one last vote.
Exactly.
Cause that's what Danganronpa's all about!
This final special vote will determine, between Kibo and I, which of us should get punished.
Yeah, they're doing the same events of the first game.
Yeah, so...
This'll be a vote to determine how this story ends.
I mean, that means... Same like the first Danganronpa, I'm gonna have to
this story ends
destroy
in hope
everyone.
or despair.
Despair with hope.
To end in hope?
To end in despair?
We decide?
Man, we should have done the drinking games.
That would have been a good idea.
Oh
No, I probably
man,
would
this is
flop.
great! The outside world is starting to get jazzed up!
Hope will definitely win. No one here wants despair to win.
Yeah, that's right. We can't side with the mastermind.
Even if that choice ends in your suffering?
Suffering?
All right, let me explain what's gonna happen after the vote.
If Kibo, representing hope, is punished, and I, representing despair, win,
Then, per the rules, the killing school semester will continue until only 2 students remain.
You're going to continue the game?
No need to worry, because there aren't gonna be any more murders. My predictions are always correct 30% of the time.
Even if we make new flashback-like motives for you, you'd know they're lies.
So no matter how many motives we provide, it's more likely that nothing will happen.
Nothing will happen.
We can all live happily ever after in the academy.
No! That's no way to live! Imprisoned in this school? Living lives of despair?
even if you went outside, there'd be no point.
As I said, all your memories are nothing but fiction. Your hometowns, your families, your friends, they never
This
existed
bullshit
in the
has been
first place.
for almost 1 hour completely, because it's almost 9 p.m.
Because they're all
And
fiction!
this shit's still going.
Danganronpa characters can only live in a Danganronpa setting.
I was waiting for
There's no reason to pull out of
but apparently
school.
there is not.
Only losers pull out.
I'm gonna have to admit, this has been really cool and everything, but they stretch it a little too long that it become annoying.
Then at least put us back how we were!
Silence! Weep not over spilt milk.
If you,
I told you guys already. You can't get rid of memories with flashback lights.
Well, if they continue stretching things like that, they probably
Flashback
stay
lights
here
can
until
only
midnight.
overwrite old memories with new ones.
But if you're absolutely serious, then use a flashback light to become a different fictional character instead.
So we can't go back to the way we were?
Fuck yeah! How about that despair? But if I, representing despair, am punished, and Kibo, representing hope, wins...
Then this killing game will end, of course.
However, you must follow the rules. The game will continue until the final 2.
So only 2 of you can graduate.
What?
Out of the 4 of us, only 2 can survive?
Yes, that is so. I will let you decide the 2 who will survive.
We got this far, and you're telling us to sacrifice more of our friends?
It's just 2 measly sacrifices, and then the rest of you losers can leave the academy.
However, even if you do escape to the outside world, you will find it most unwelcoming.
No! As long as we never give up, there will always be hope.
Well, if you're gonna be a pussy about it, do whatever you want.
Can you choose which 2 will survive? Can you choose which 2 will be sacrificed?
I sacrifice myself! What? If it will bring hope to everyone and the outside world, I will gladly sacrifice myself.
But, Kibo...
It's okay. Even if it destroys my body, I will defeat despair.
Kibo!
Even if you sacrifice yourself, you still need one more.
In order for hope to win, there needs to be one more sacrifice. Shuichi, Maki, and Himiko. One of them has to sacrifice themselves. Or hope can't win.
You got the guts to make such a heartless choice? That's...
Do you understand now? Even if you choose hope, you will still suffer.
You don't need to choose the hard way. No one expects you guys to do that.
Yeah, there will be no more killing. So let's all just stay here together.
There's no reason to go outside. Let's stay here together.
Won't you stay here together? Let's all stay together. I want to stay here with
they
you.
are stretching this a little too much.
Here? Together?
I think everyone will feel a lot better after they vote for Kibo. Come on, let's stay together, please.
Together? Okay.
Don't let her fool you! Despair won't end this killing game. Only hope will.
Hope? Make you repeat the same, the same mechanic from first game.
I think they
Never mind.
Or maybe not. Yeah, there you go.
Outside killing game will live on forever! This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me! Despair is Danganronpa!
This despair's gonna fuck up
Oh, I
reality!
have to fight
This time, the theme is the despair of
This is tough. So yeah, I need to repeat like the first game.
The world outside crazy will live. This killing game will end in...
Yeah.
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Absolutely loves me. Despair is Danganronpa!
This despair's gonna fuck up reality!
This time, the theme is the...
Yeah, I have not enough of the things there. But yeah, I need to hit all the despairs.
The world outside crazy!
I really need to fast.
This killing game will end in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Despair!
I knew it.
This despair's gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme is the despair of reality!
Yeah, I missed one. Yeah, this one will be hard.
The world outside crazy! This killing game in despair!
Everyone wants to feel despair!
Oh, come on.
Despair is done!
Just like this.
This despair is gonna fuck up reality itself!
This time, the theme despair is a bad ending!
Hope moves forward!
Oh god, that was so much fun.
I will never give up. Hope will never lose to despair.
Huh? How's not giving up gonna help you, huh?
Even if you won't give up, as long as you don't sacrifice someone else.
I'll sacrifice myself.
What?
If Kibo and I sacrifice ourselves, then Shuichi and Himiko live, right? And they can survive this absurd killing game.
Maki?
After listening to Kibo, I've decided I don't want this killing game to end with despair. That would just piss me off.
Even if you only feel that way because I wrote you like that? Just like with Kaito.
Even then, I'll choose that ending if it means I can kill you. Even if I have to sacrifice my life, I will kill you.
Sacrifice? Wait, Maki!
I'm sorry. I've already made up my mind.
But what's gonna happen to us? Can we really go back to the outside world?
What indeed? I told you over and over there's nothing for you out there.
No, once the audience sees this ending, I'm sure they'll help us. Everything is going to be okay. We'll definitely find hope.
What do you mean, hope?
What?
I reject that hope!
Oh god. Okay, I was not expecting that.
I refuse. I won't accept that hope.
Shuichi, what's the matter?
It's because of hope that this whole thing is happening! I reject that hope!
You're gonna have to do an argument with Suichi.
Damn. Oh, okay, of
Hope
course.
itself is the villain here.
Oh,
We
the
suffer
music
because of hope. Tsumugi isn't trying to make us despair. She wants us to trust in hope. So I say no. I reject that hope!
Tsumugi wants us to trust in hope?
I think that's
What does
clear to
that
the moon in
mean?
the music.
The reason this madness has gone on 53 times, it's because of hope. It's because the audience wants hope. They want to see hope defeat despair in the end. It's Hope's Peak Academy all over again. So if we fight for hope, we just be giving them what they want, and the killings will never end. Don't you see? Despair is the only choice.
I will cut down your words!
You're confused as to what's going on.
Me too. I don't understand either.
Despair takes everything from people, even their strength to press onward. That's why it's not possible for despair to be better.
The people watching probably feel the same way. They want hope too.
What?
Even if it's fiction, everyone wants to feel hope. It gives them courage. And this killing game continues because we keep giving them the hope they want, while they ignore all the tragedies that we had to suffer to get there.
Shuichi, that's...
Then let's start the voting time!
What?
The final vote! It's all gonna end here! You and your shitty hope!
Wait! We're not finished talking!
Please, let me just ask one more thing. I have to know something before we vote.
What is it?
If Hope wins this final vote, Kibo and Maki will sacrifice themselves. And you, Tsumugi, the loser, will also be punished, correct? What kind of punishment will they receive? Please, tell me what it is.
Why should I tell you? I never said anything about a punishment, did I?
That's right! The punishment isn't the problem right now. The problem is...
No, that is the problem. Because if the punishment is what I think it is, then everything would make sense. Including why Rantaro participated in another killing game.
Rantaro? What does he have to do with this?
You know the answer, Kibo.
Me?
If you really are connected to the outside world, then I want you to find the answer.
Oh, final punishment. This is the reason Rantaro participate in the next game.
This is it!
I think it is.
I got it. The punishment is you have to participate in the next killing game, right?
What?
Yeah, I think so. The punishment after the final vote is to participate in another killing game. That's what Rantaro was talking about.
Okay, now we're going back to the game. So they want this killing game, so you have to win no matter what. So we're going back now to the game.
Something similar must have happened in the last killing game, and he was given a choice. He sacrificed himself and was forced to participate again. All this means is, if we choose Hope here, the killing game won't end. Tsumugi will still be the mastermind, Kiba will still represent the viewers, and Maki will be the new ultimate survivor. The killing game will begin again. Don't you see? If Hope wins, the killing won't stop. It's because Hope wins that the killing never stops. It's what the people want. They want Hope to win. They want the happy ending. That's how the killing game has gone on 53 times.
The killing game persists because Hope always wins?
This is going really
That's why I'm going to reject that Hope.
When it's despair, you're going to choose despair to end the killing game? How boring.
But this is fine. Our audience loves despair, so this will please them too.
After all, even if despair wins, the killing game
I'm
still
getting a little tired of all this nonsense all skills.
Hope has to win this game too.
I'm seriously getting a little like...
If
like,
we
yeah,
continue
okay,
to
we
win for
understand
Hope,
this is fake and
then
this
this
brand,
killing
but
game
can
will
we
surely
just
end
go
someday.
to the ending and finish this shit?
No, you don't get it.
No, I'm
it's
just
not
telling
going to
you.
end.
I'm
It's
getting
going to
a
keep
little tired of
happening.
all this.
Then what are we supposed to do?
I mean, yeah, it's
When
cool that
Maki
they're
said she was
trying
going to
make something more
sacrifice herself
dramatic.
just now, I thought, why? So many of our friends have sacrificed their lives. Why Maki? Why now? Why do we have to go through it again? The sorrow of losing Kaede and Kaito. Why do we have to feel that sadness over and over and over again? Why do we have to bear that burden? Well, I don't care how much the audience wants it. I'm not gonna feel that way anymore! I don't want anyone to feel that way anymore! Even if this is fiction, even if we're all fictional, the pain in my heart is real. The sadness I feel when I lose the people I love is real. I won't forgive this game that treats us like toys. And if this is what the world wants, then I reject that world! I'll fight the world that inflicts suffering for entertainment!
Fight the outside world?
It doesn't matter what you do. No matter what a fictional character does or says, it's just fiction to the outside world.
Then I'll fight the outside world from within this fiction.
From within this fiction? But how?
I refuse to vote.
Refuse to vote?
Monokuma said that if we don't vote, we'll be killed for breaking the rules.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm doing it. If this ends without a single vote being cast for hope or despair, the audience would hate it. They'd never accept an ending like that. So I abstain. I refuse to give the outside world the ending it wants. I won't vote for Kibo or Tsumugi. I reject both hope and despair.
Interesting. That's true then. This thing for hope is supposed to... Oh god. All this bullshit just for a single argument. With hope.
I'll put a stop to this killing game.
Okay.
You can't stop it! If Danganronpa ends, I'll be out of a job!
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me too.
It's a death thing. What the fuck you gonna do?
Ain't it better to just let it end with despair?
Oh god.
I reject both hope and despair. I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair.
You can't throw away your futures. Hope is contagious.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I have a bullet that is cold.
This killing.
And the last word is cold. I think I need to lie.
Even if this is all fake, our suffering and pain is real. It was rough for me too. It's a death thing. What the fuck are you gonna do? I reject both hope and despair.
I need to lie.
I reject a world that would make us do this. Which is why I abstain from voting. So this won't end in hope or despair. You can't throw away your futures.
You can fight hope. You need to fight hope.
It should end with hope, but still.
So basically, Switch is talking about hope, so I think the game is telling me that I don't need to play the game anymore. So I need to do all the opposite that the game is telling me to do.
Kibo, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think.
Did your inner voice really tell you to do that? Did it tell you to reject hope?
No. My inner voice is still telling me not to give up on hope. But if that hope demands tragedy from us, then I cannot trust it. I may be a robot, but the thought of my friends dying still fills me with sadness. I don't want anyone else to feel this way, so I will abandon hope.
Oh shit.
Do you know what will happen if you do that? To defy the audience!
I don't give a damn. This killing game is over anyway.
I
New
love it.
characters
I
are
never
created
noticed
just to
the
show the
dialogue until
outside
you told
world
me.
of fictional hope. They get written into these killing games, forced to betray one another. And at the end of the slaughter, the tragedy, the despair, hope always wins. Well, I've had enough of it. We're gonna end this right now. We won't let it end the way they want. We won't make a good ending or a bad one. To end this killing game and end it forever.
Oh, it turns out.
We will reject Danganronpa.
Shuichi.
Yeah.
Tsumugi, you were right. I'm weak. I'm weaker than everyone else. If I didn't have my... That's true even now. If Kibo and Maki didn't stand up, I would have ended it all right then. But it's because I'm weak, and because I lost my way, that I finally realized. How cruel this hope really is.
Hold on, everyone. If we keep thinking, we can find a better ending, and...
Himiko, Maki, will you abstain from voting with me?
Abstain from voting?
You can't do that. All three of you will be killed if you do.
You guys really want to commit suicide?
It's still a sin to throw your life away, even if your life is fictional.
You've been fighting so hard to survive, but now you're gonna give up?
Such foolishness! To cast your life away is the height of stupidity.
Himiko, we can put an end to this insane killing game. We're gonna use our lives to end this madness.
Use our lives?
But Himiko, you have to choose, okay? You can't look away. You can't back down. You have to choose.
This is going to
Only
be
those
weird.
who have found the truth can choose their destiny.
Oh, the interface slowly turns kind of cool. Yeah, it's because everything surrounding is black, and suddenly the picture appears and all the colors surrounding appears too. Probably that the character is getting filled with hope. We can put an end to this killing game that everyone out of there wants so then So now I'm playing as Himiko? Use our lives. I'm gonna so now I'm Himiko apparently. Apparently now I'm Himiko.
If we refuse to vote, we all die.
To choose death is to blaspheme against life itself.
hope and despair. Neither the victor. No one would want an ending like that.
You would throw your life away for that?
So I think
That would be a meaningless death.
no.
No, it wouldn't. Our lives are our strongest weapons. And with these weapons, we revolt against the outside world.
I'm gonna put an end to it.
I was Kimiko, that's funny. I'm switching from character to character.
Even if I'm a fictional character, my life is real.
That's fun.
That's why killing games are fun, right? It's fun.
Oh, shit.
I won't let you use my life for some
Sorry,
show.
because a friend is telling me that I'm getting close to the end. Just to hold on a little bit.
Use my life
I got
to
distracted.
end this killing game. So Tenko, Angie, and all the past victims can rest in peace. Use the only weapon I've got. I'll use my life to put an end to this killing game.
What? Suicide is suicide, no matter what your reason is.
Perhaps that thought is just another work of fiction, following along my outline.
It could be a part of my script, just like Maki falling for Kaito, you know? Because if none of you vote, and I do, then I'll be the only one who survives. Doesn't that sound exactly like something the big bad mastermind would come up with?
It's okay, Maki. Believe in me. And believe in yourself. Just like you believed in Kaito.
So now I think I'm gonna be Maki.
In myself?
That's why you have to fight, even if you're scared. Because you have that strength. Come on! It'd be a lousy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Now Maki. My desire to end this killing game may be fictional. And the mastermind of the sole survivor will be a convenient ending for her. Wow. The way the cloud is floating. How am I being planted as well, just like my feelings. Everything is fiction, a story written by someone. But even then Oh god.
Even your thoughts are works of fiction! It's all following my outline to a T!
This whole shebang is fiction. That's Danganronpa for ya!
Yeah, I know.
Even if it is fiction, it's because of everyone's sacrifices that we've come this far. Their deaths have to be more than just fiction.
I think I need to...
There must be something we can do.
You mean to live your lives for them as well?
We're going to use this fiction to change reality. We're going to end Danganronpa!
Even your thoughts...
I think that yeah, this is the final game of the whole series. Funny enough.
There must be something we can do! You need to live your life for them as well. We're going to use this fiction to change reality. We're going to
end Danganronpa!
I will believe in myself. Even if everything is fictional, I'll believe in my feelings. If I can't believe in my feelings, then my existence will have no meaning. If we can change reality, then we won't be just fiction. Our lives will have significance. And hopefully, my feelings will have significance too.
You say that it's okay for everyone to die together?
Man, why do you guys want to die so badly?
It's not that I want to die. We fought so hard to survive. Of course we don't want to die. But it's not just about us. Everyone who died in the killing games felt the same way. They were all desperate to live. They wanted to survive. For themselves and for someone else. That desire isn't fictional to us. That pain isn't fictional to us. To us, the killing game is real tragedy. That's why we have to stop it. We won't let this happen ever again.
Like I told you, it's not going to stop, because that's what the world wants. As long as the world wants killing games, Danganronpa will not end!
Yeah, of course.
Then we have to change it.
There's no way you can change it! Fiction could never change the real...
You don't believe in the power of fiction?
Eh?
It may not be a physical power, but our wish will surely be received by someone. If fiction has the power to touch people's hearts, then that power can change the world. That is what I believe. I will also abandon my vote, just as Shuichi suggested.
Then it's decided. We all abstain from voting. We reject hope and despair. We refuse to bow to the demands of the outside world.
Are you serious?
Are you getting flustered? Your costume changes are less frequent now.
Are you crazy? If you do that, only I, the mastermind, will survive, you know?
What about despair?
Do whatever you want with hope and despair.
We've already decided to quit this killing game!
I don't care about this fictional world.
That's right! This class trial is over! Now, start voting time!
Voting time? No, not yet. This game is gonna continue.
The killing game will continue!
This trial will go on forever.
Oh god.
This game is gonna keep going. And this class trial ain't over yet either. You really want the killing game to end? You really want Danganronpa to end? Come on, even if we keep going back and forth. Let's keep this game going!
Yeah.
I won't let it be voting time yet!
Shit.
This game is gonna keep going!
Oh, I think it failed. Okay, so I need to hit the end then. I think I failed.
Hey, why aren't you doing anything?
Oh.
I'm abandoning this game. I won't play your game anymore, Monokuma.
Wait.
Now start the vote.
Wait, what?
I won't let you abandon this game.
I don't know.
I definitely won't let you!
Yeah, I still need you guys to keep playing the game!
Oh! They want me to play the game! But the characters say that they don't want. So what I have to do is not do what they are telling me. So I just don't need to play the game.
So that's why they give you so little time now.
Exactly. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward then.
Wait. So you have to stop playing the game?
I need to stop doing anything. Because they don't want to play the game. So that means they also want me to stop doing that.
Hey, what are you doing?
Let's have more fun with the game! Let's have lots and lots of fun with Danganronpa!
Again! Oh, look at that.
Phase 1. Nah. I'm just gonna don't accelerate, and that's it. They just say they don't want to play, so I just am gonna play the game.
I mean, basically you're still playing, but basically you don't have to like play the game unbelievable.
This is the weirdest way to end the game.
Like just
yeah.
Do the class trial right, or the audience is gonna get bored!
What must you never give up? Hope, 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 hope.
Basically, yeah, you should have to stop playing.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Fine, be bored. We're not here for your entertainment. We're trying to survive. You're the ones who want us to be entertaining.
They're speechless. Oh, they're complaining.
If you're gonna complain, perhaps you should just stop watching. Even if we have to make the entire audience hate us, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna end our tragedy here.
Give up already and start voting time.
All 4 of us will abstain from voting. so you'll be the only one who survives.
Are you okay with that, Kibo? Is your inner voice telling you that's okay? Does the outside world really want that? Do they want Danganronpa to end? Hey! What are they saying? What's your inner voice saying?
My inner voice doesn't matter anymore. I'm going to end this game with my friend.
Okay, he's acting out. The audience.
Kibo?
Kibo, what's wrong?
That's what I thought. See? They don't want this kind of ending. They want the killing games to continue. That is the outside world's decision.
What?
Isn't that right, Kibo?
Yes, my inner voice will not accept an ending without hope or despair.
Kibo!
Kibo, get a hold of yourself!
That's not possible. The Kibo you see there isn't the one you know.
That's actually true.
Like I said, you can't defy the audience when you're their surrogate. It's because he did such a silly thing that he's feeling the audience's anger now.
What do you mean? What's happening to Kibo?
Since Kibo kept defying the audience, they took a vote and decided that troublesome personality of his should be erased.
His personality was erased?
How cruel can you guys be? How long are you gonna play with our lives?
But that's the decision of the outside world. Don't just end Danganronpa! We supported you! You owe us!
What?
That's what they said. So it doesn't matter how much you fight, you can't change the outside world. Because the outside world still wants Danganronpa! That won't change!
What did you say?
So do you still want to throw your lives away? Even if it changes nothing?
Kibo!
Kibo!
I can barely control it. Looks like this is the end.
Don't say that! You survived this far!
No, but also the reason why this trial is so long because certain fans wanted longer trials and simply more games. Yeah, I'm sure they want that.
Till the end. But your choice
I
is
would
not wrong.
I would have no reason to
The
doubt
real
more
enemy
people who want
is
more craziness.
the outside world who is
The
enjoying
mechanics of the games are
killing
pretty cool,
some
solving cases,
You
but
and me
a lot of things they don't make sense.
change
Coming from a guy who's played Killer 7, a very bizarre game, this is crazier. This is even crazier.
Kibo!
Kibo! Stay with us!
He's completely erased.
What's going on in Killer 7?
That makes me sad too, you know. He was a character I created. But this is the end. The outside world rejects your decision. So no matter how you use your lives, it won't change anything.
Then I'll change it. Kibo gave us this one chance. If Kibo is doing what the outside world is telling him, we just have to convince him. I know we can change the world. We owe it to Kibo to try.
I said it's impossible. For fiction to change the real world...
The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Yeah?
You can even change the world. No, we will change the world. For ourselves and everyone who died.
You're going to throw your lives away for those who have died? You fought to survive this killing game. If you die now, it's all over.
Even if we die, it's not the end. Our friends who died gave us their love, and we changed because of that. If we can inspire change in others, then that love will live on. That love will tear down the wall between fiction and reality, and it will live on forever. That's why I'm gonna change the world. As long as I have their love, I will change it. Even if this whole story is a lie, I will use that lie to change the world.
That's right! We're not gonna just be fiction!
Shuichi, you can change this world. Because you're Kaito's sidekick.
Oh, come on.
There's no way you can persuade them like that. They all love the killing games. They can't get enough Danganronpa.
I'm giving the world what it wants. I won't let hypocrites interfere.
Kibo, let me hear the voices of the outside world.
I think actually the producer.
And let them hear me.
Yeah. Oh, I need to fight Kibo.
This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan.
Actually, I'm fighting
Do
the
you
audience.
realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this. This is getting way too meta. This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man, this debate is getting whack. I don't like twists like this.
Oh my god,
This is getting way too meta.
The bottom.
This isn't my Danganronpa. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to this show? I'm gonna be pissed if there isn't a happy ending. Man. No way fiction can change the world. Lol.
Fiction has the power to change reality.
I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying.
Oh god.
Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa.
Wow,
I'm not
that's
here
come
for
back
a
to the
damn
first
lecture.
trial.
Hey, what about Little Miss
That
Assassin's
dialogue. This guy
Punishment?
have to die instead of
Preachy
Kaede.
characters are so annoying. Man, I was rooting for the detective. This guy should have died instead of Kaede. Death makes the characters better. Death is the point of Danganronpa. I'm not here for a damn lecture. Hey, what about Little Miss Assassin's Punishment? Preachy characters are so annoying. Killing games are the best form of entertainment.
I won't let you use our lives for entertainment.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Hope. Hope.
Oh
Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. Hope. Hope. Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever.
I don't know what this is.
Hope versus despair. Pick one. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. Despair. 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 Hope. 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 Despair. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. Hope. Despair. This ending sucks. Hope. Hope. Despair. Despair. A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
Oh shit! So yeah, it's not pointless of
Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair!
Oh god!
Despair! Despair! Hope! 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 Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope!
Okay, so
A pointless
It's
death
pointless?
because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
okay. No.
Hope versus despair! Pick one! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Despair! 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 Hope! Hope! Despair! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! A pointless death because no one voted is the worst ending ever!
It's not pointless. We're gonna use our lives to change the world.
Is Danganronpa really gonna end?
You can't just end it out of the blue like
Who
this!
cares if they die? They're not real! Just kill each other already! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! Hope! Despair! We want more of the killing game! I need that sweet closure! Well, hopefully there's another season. There's no way they'd let it end like this. I'm a longtime fan. Do you realize how much I've given to the show? Death makes this ending. What's the point of despair? Death makes this ending. What's the point of despair?
Oh, no, it's great.
What's the point of despair? Is Danganronpa really gonna end? You can't just end it out of the blue. Who cares if they die? They're not real. Just kill each other already. Danganronpa will never end, will it?
We'll end with our hands.
Together, we're gonna end Danganronpa!
Wow, this was kind of crazy. Especially because it was hard for me to see the letters and where they appeared.
That look crazy.
So there we go.
What just
So I just had to fight the audience, or the fandom apparently.
Like I said, it's pointless. The outside world won't let Danganronpa end. Everyone loves Danganronpa. That's reality. Killing game entertainment will continue forever!
Now then, let's proceed with voting time! I think hopeful Kibo should vote for despairing Tsumugi, without a doubt! Because that's what the outside world wants to see!
Let's give it everything we've got! Presenting one last voting time!
Yeah, well, the games are telling me that I don't have to. They don't want to continue the game. So that's technically what I have to do. So that means I don't have to vote. So they want to, exactly, they want to kill to finish the game, and they say that they don't going to continue playing the game. So I think that I need to let the time run out, so there is no votes. So the audience will get mad because they are expecting a Blacken to get killed.
Let's see what happens.
Alright, looks like voting is over! Let's hurry and announce the results!
I didn't vote. That was the right thing to do, right?
The three of us might be penalized for abstaining to vote. But what's going to happen to Kibo and Tsumugi?
If Kibo is controlled by the outside world, he must have voted for Tsumugi.
Then what about Tsumugi? If she had cast one vote for Kibo, then it would be a tie, but...
Oh, there's no need to worry about that. I didn't vote either.
What?
Okay.
Just as I thought. You wanted Hope to win.
That's not it. We're friends, aren't we? There's no way I'd abandon you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Friends? You've got no right saying that now!
I turned over a new leaf. I'm not lying. It's the truth.
Yeah, sure.
So, since the four of us abstained from voting, only Kibo's vote counts. No matter who he voted for, the only one who survives is Kibo. So, in other words, the winner is Hope. But Kibo said earlier that he'd sacrifice himself and take the punishment, right? So we're going to punish him. He'll be participating in the next killing game.
Hold it! Why are you punishing Kibo? If Kibo survives, then there's no need for him to be sacrificed.
It doesn't work like that. He needs to follow through on his words.
That's not you twisting the rules again?
It's fine, because this is all fiction. Maybe it's a bit forced, but that's fiction for you, right? Well, since I didn't vote, I'll be killed with you guys. But I'll accept my death. If you guys are willing to die to stop the killing game, I'll die to continue it. Even if it's just fiction, I gave my life to make it. I've given my life to Danganronpa. And how about this for the next plotline? Hope has won, but the lone survivor, Kibo, remains trapped. Now he'll challenge the killing game anew. Will he be able to grasp true hope?
Okay.
Yeah, an ending like that can work, right?
What? This is the worst possible ending.
But this is bad. At this rate, our deaths will be meaningless.
Well, we already know the outcome, but we should follow
Okay, hold on.
protocol.
Let me see.
Monokuma, please tell us the results.
Okay, then let's begin. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Who will win? Hope or despair?
Probably. Results. And no votes. So that means the game is over. No one voted. So that's the end of the class trial.
So people didn't vote.
Oh god, that was like fucking long as fuck. That was a really long class trial.
You got a perfect. Oh, nice.
Yay! But yeah, that's it. Oh my god, voice acting.
Yeah, that was so long.
I'm gonna have to voice.
What?
Why?
All 5 people abstained from voting.
What did you say?
What's going on? You don't keep a vote? I'm relieved.
It can't be.
What is this? The world has
What?
changed. Huh?
That's true.
If you refuse to vote, that means the world has changed. That means the audience chose not to vote as well.
That's it.
They rejected this killing game.
What is that?
What? Serves you right. That's what you got for breaking the rules like that.
Whoa.
Hold on. Is that really okay? Danganronpa's going to end? The killing game full of tense standoffs and backstabbing among friends?
Stop!
It's just going to abruptly end with season 53? Is that really okay? Yeah. Exactly. They look at the screen.
What?
The vehicle is going up. Huh? Yeah.
No.
Your words can't change them anymore. Oh, can't reach them anymore, sorry. And they leave.
That's it.
You never appreciate us, and it looks like you didn't appreciate the power of fiction. No one wants you anymore. No one wants to hear your sick, twisted stories anymore. It's over. This is it. It's finished. It really is the end, isn't it? So what are we going to do now? Now that it's over, there is no need for any punishment.
No.
What half-assed ending? This is no way to end Danganronpa. No, it needs to end with a punishment at the very least. I see. Now, if we continue to live after this, the choice we made won't really matter. The people will just want another killing game.
That's true.
So the only way we can stop this killing game is to kill ourselves. Got it, so let's just get over. It's going to end with everyone being annihilated? I never expected an ending like that, so I don't have a punishment ready.
Yeah.
So I'll just leave it to Kibo.
Yes.
Alright, I will do it. I'll be the one who ends this killing game. I'll bring this fiction to an end.
It's the will of the outside world. Destroy this entire fictional world and end the killing game. That is what the outside world wants.
Okay. I worked hard to keep this going for 53 seasons and now it's all over. Well, that's fine. If this is a world without killing game,
No.
I don't want to be part of it. I have no interest in a world without Danganronpa. I guess this is it for us. No survivors? That's kind of a bummer.
It's okay.
But now it's all over. We are the last one to suffer from the killing game.
Okay.
Come on everyone, we should be proud. We will be able to change the world in the end.
Because...
if this is all just fiction, then everything we achieve up till now might be a lie. But those lies, they change the world. Even if we are just fictional characters someone made
That's
up. We're able to change the world.
All right!
You're right, I feel the same way. My plan was such a flawless copy. I even failed right at the end.
So I should be able to hold my head up high!
Okay. As a cosplay criminal, huh? A cosplay cat criminal?
Everyone!
Alright, let's end this. This is the will of the outside world.
He's gonna murder everyone.
Sumigi, Suichi, Miku, and Maki will receive punishment. Time to destroy the Ultimate Academy. And Monokuma is there too! Yeah, he's gonna destroy the academy. Super fighting robot, not Mega Man. I think that's something that happened. What the? Oh, her. Wait, it's only her. There's no the other guys. Well, at least they are dead now. High school. Yeah, I was in the same investigation actually of this chapter. Yeah. Apparently.
Alright, good game. Roll credits.
Yep. There you go. Wait, that's not the real credit because that's the name of the characters. Gonta, Suichi, Tsumugi, Korekiyo, Ryoma, Kaito.
Use the laser.
I don't know if that's actually the real credit. Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's actually the real credits because that's not the name of the creators, that's the name of the different guys from the different Danganronpas.
No, they're showing you the cast of all the games. Like if you've been watching all the games.
Probably.
So okay, everyone dies.
Yeah. Even the useless guy. Oh, there is the staff now. So yeah, that's officially the trilogy of Danganronpa. What a crazy ending for the trilogy, but yeah, with that setup, I totally see why the creators of the game say that there won't be a fourth Danganronpa. They literally set up in a way that there is no fourth Danganronpa.
Yeah, if they continue it would, I don't know, if they make another game, I guess none of this would make sense. Specifically, the characters in the game, they say that they want to, they were told that they have this huge series of games that they
So yeah, actually that was funny because first Danganronpa, we need to discover the mastermind. The second one was kind of like the same, but the third game was like, you know what, this is all fiction, and the characters is like, you know what, and we don't want to participate in this fictional game anymore. So, what a really, really funny way to end the trilogy, honestly.
That was one big mindfuck after another.
Yeah, it totally was for sure. Let me...
was the best character.
Obtain new team, Danganronpa 53. You have acquired the new team Danganronpa 53. Team Danganronpa employee badge. Vanity cushion.
What the hell are you doing?
To ease your own roulette. It's gift for Easter egg. I got an Easter egg. You must save the game before you can use the clear data bonus. We strongly recommend that you save the game. Yeah, I want to save the game. So yeah, that's just for another login. But yeah,
they were not tricking you, right? You do what you did have to save the game, right?
Yeah, I had to save it because yeah, that's the end of the game. So yeah, that's it. That's Danganronpa V3 Healing Harmony. Oh god.
Don't you mean Danganronpa V3?
Yeah. Oh, okay. The game turned off by itself, I think.
Are you okay?
Oh, we got story.
What the hell?
Yeah, somehow.
I'm sort of stuck here. Someone, help me out.
Looks like that.
Himiko, careful.
Yeah, I'm safe.
We made it. Hey, how were we saved? Why are we still alive?
Yeah, why are we alive? I wonder...
Plot armor. That's why.
The fictional world.
It's because of something called plot armor.
Exactly.
It's invisible, but it's there.
And the fictional war after the fiction has ended. What's left for us here? Everyone's killing game closing ceremony. Oh, so I think this is the prologue, or maybe just the final cutscene. We were silent for a long while, staring into the other side, where we continued to hope, and they continued to torture us. The outside world. 53 times hope moved forward. The suffering continued. The world on the other side of the fiction, the real world.
So, what do we do now?
We didn't think of a plan for what to do after. I thought that was the end of us back there.
But we survived, and that's the truth.
Because you three have plot armor.
Okay.
It seems as though we don't really have a choice. We can't stay here anymore.
Hey.
But I don't get it. Seriously, why are we still alive?
Armor.
When this world destroyed itself, I thought we would go down with it.
You're right.
Kiba probably saved us. He made sure we didn't die.
Why?
But why? But why will he do that?
Because you were friends.
There's no point in escaping to the outside world. We were just fictional characters. Did Kiba save us because he was acting on what the outside world wanted?
No.
Then maybe this is what the outside world wanted. For us to live? That's right. In addition to ending all this, the outside world wanted us to live. I suppose the outside world wanted this lie to become the truth. So come on everyone, let's head outside with confidence.
They're gonna enter the trilogy.
Remember,
the outside world is waiting. The outside world, huh? I wonder what kind of world it is. A peaceful world with no fighting and no despair, that's what Sumiki said, right? No,
you're right.
If she was not lying. It might be a lie.
Because...
Remember the last thing Sumiki said? My plan was such a flawless copy. It even failed right. So I should be able to hold my head up high as a cosplay cat criminal, right?
If I remember correctly...
She said copy. That means she must have been copying someone, right?
What?
What does that mean? What indeed?
What did you say?
What? You don't know?
But...
well, I have some theories. Perhaps Hope Peak Academy and the remnants of despair really exist. Maybe Tsumugi was just basing her performance on them.
Hey!
So Tsumugi lied about this whole world being just fiction.
What did you say?
What? A surprise ending?
No.
No, I don't really know for sure. So maybe have been lying when she said copy. But if she were telling the truth, then it would make sense that that was a lie.
What?
What do you mean that?
That's...
what Tsumugi showed us. The way we were when we first arrived. Oh, we're going to go back there?
Huh?
What am I wearing?
How nice!
Looking good now, you look more like Ultimate.
Huh?
Ultimates, really?
So...
Next up, the memory you've all been waiting for.
You guys are ready?
I don't wanna do that, boys, because I'm gonna break my throat. Hell yeah, but I really want to... Thank you, Joe. Killing game?
Could it be...
You mean we were selected?
Alright!
We got picked, really? Alright. Really? I'm selected for it? Okay, that's not the memory series. I still don't believe it. I can't believe that any of us will volunteer for this. We forgot everything about the old selves after that first flashback night, didn't we?
If I remember correctly...
That's what Miggy said, but something's been bugging me about that. Even if we were obsessed with this killing game, I still can't believe we would participate in it. I don't believe it. But I don't really have any logic behind that. One of Kaito hunches.
What's the point?
Anyway, there is no way for us to check when we all apply to the academy, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, we can check. So in the end, we still don't know what was true or not. The fictional world ends here, and the real world lies up there. Perhaps just beyond here is the truth. But maybe it's...
Don't tell me.
Maybe it's all fiction in that world, or maybe Danganronpa still continues in that world, or maybe the outside world is the same as this world. It might be a world filled with lies. Well, if we can get out from here, we will know for sure. Yeah, but I feel like there is not much meaning in the truth of life. What do you mean? I mean that even if something is a lie, even if it's
Remember,
fiction, if it has the power to change the world, then it must contain some kind of truth.
Aren't we proof of that? In this fictional world, we overcame all these fictional struggles, but those things changed us. And we were able to change the world. So it doesn't really matter where the truth ends and where the lies begin. If lies can change the world just as well as the truth can, then lies are just another way of telling the truth.
Okay.
Some lies can lead the world to hope. Some truths can lead the world to despair. So I don't think anyone can really say which is more right in the end.
I guess it's not important whether it's a truth or lie, just what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
We stand with one foot in fiction and one foot in reality.
Then, we need to see for ourselves whether this fictional world has changed the outside world, and what we can do from this point on.
You're right. We can't stay in this fictional world forever. It's already over.
Oh shit.
We gotta take all the experience we earned in this world and go on to the next.
Yeah. Let's go. We'll see what this world gained, and what it lost, and all the rest. Let's find out together.
To the other side of the world, to the other side of the picture. Let's find out together. Is what we could accomplish. The story lives on. And sure even now, even on the other side, it lives on there as well. And just the story lives on. Was the lie able to change something? Was this lie able to change someone? Was this lie able to change the world? If it was able to change even the smallest thing. Then the story is over. That was long as hell.
Yeah.
I was not expecting this trial to be... Well, a friend told me that it was 4 hours approximately.
Yeah. I think you have been streaming for nearly 4 hours.
Nearly 4 hours.
Or no, actually you've been streaming
for 4 hours. And yeah, that's it.
Wow.
Because that's the title screen.
Alright, well I guess you can call out the stream now.
So yeah, this is officially the end of Danganronpa V3 because now we are going to go back to the title. Yeah, now we're back to the title.
What if the game ends with the surrounding characters stepping out of the TV? The real world.
Exactly. Well yeah, that will be all for the trilogy of Danganronpa. I really hope you guys had fun, and yeah, this is your host Rexo. I had my partner here, Lyonchello, with me tonight.
Guys, yeah, crazy game. This time to end.
So yeah, it's time to finish and close this book of Danganronpa, so I really hope you guys had fun tonight, and thanks for coming to the stream, and see you guys the next tomorrow probably for another game. I don't know. We will see. But yeah. Yeah, no more Danganronpa. But yeah, see you guys. Thanks for watching.